Vegemite, mate.
Hey, hey.
G'day, g'day.
I'm Collette.
And I'm Grant.
And
Together we are the Simple Joys.
TSJ fam, the Simple Joys. I'll bring up me chat.
I love it when you've got the Simple Joys on your chest.
Hey, Conklin, Annie Confetti, and
Hey.
Mr. Fulton's taking a shower.
Conks, g'day, Annie.
We're running a little bit late, but that's all right.
We're running a little bit late because I took our visitor down to the vet. We'll talk more about our visitor later. I talked to Conklin about what happened last night.
Yeah. So how are you doing this fine Wednesday morning for you guys?
How you doing?
Thursday for us. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon Smitty. How are you, mate? So today is going to be decidedly more Australian than normal.
So we can talk the Aussie lingo.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and hold back at all. Normally when we do live streams, I try and keep in mind that everyone's not familiar with our speech, so I try and control it a bit.
It does slip out, and then we have to have beautiful people try and decipher it for us. Like the Aussie, when I say dag, it means goofball, funny, that sort of, yeah. Hey, Sandra Homespun Live.
Hey, Sandra, good to see you. How you been?
But I think you speak more Aussie lingo than me.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Draft Horse Diva.
I still reckon that Aussie lingo and like the typical Aussie accent, the rough accent that people stereotype, depends more on economic status.
Yeah, well, I find like I can listen to other Australian women speak, and they sound a little bit more gruffer, but I don't think I sound gruff.
Well, it depends where they're from. Like if you're talking to a businesswoman or you know, someone like that, or someone in a shop, or they talk fairly smoothly and not as gruff. I think like it's more to do with where you're from and what your family's like and how you were raised, and I think a lot of it's got to do with the financial community.
Maybe. It's still your birthday here, Collette, so you should be receiving the special birthday treatment.
Hey, Draft Horse Diva.
Hey, there you are.
There's Mr. Fulton, fresh out the shower, all sparkling clean.
Smelling as fresh as a bunch of daisies.
Did you wash behind your ears, Mr. Fulton? There will be a shower inspection.
Hey, Michelle. G'day.
Hey, Cheryl. G'day, Michelle.
Hello, Deep in the Woods.
Hey, what did you title today? I didn't even have a look.
I said live, TSJ, Aussie Lingo.
Aussie Lingo. Aussie Lingo. Crikey, it's a dingo.
And he's just finishing up Turbo Baby's bath, and Deep in the Woods says, "Radio, I have my pen and paper and I'm ready to go."
How's she going to learn?
She wants to learn. Well, see, hey, PMDB Entertainment, sometimes I speak to Deep in the Woods in Messenger, and we have conversations about, and if I type something, because I think I type more Australian than I speak.
There you go, PMD.
And so some things I'll type and she'll ask me about it. So she learns that way also.
I'm looking forward to today.
Excellent.
Bit more of a relaxed sort of live stream. No trivia today, no competition. Just a bit of chat back and forward, and we want to touch on Aussie slang or Aussie lingo.
Yeah. Shannon said he got his package today and it was like my birthday all over again.
Cool. Have you tried the Vegemite yet, Shannon?
We're very good, thank you, PMDB Entertainment.
I reckon you could probably call them PM and they'd still know who you're talking to. Thanks, Michelle. This is my Akubra Collette got me for Christmas. I wore my old one out. I wore it and wore it and wore it, my old Akubra. Akubra is a really famous Australian brand. It's a high-quality brand hat, and they are very expensive.
I did, Mr. Fulton. Thank you very much for my birthday songs. Mr. Fulton did a little live stream.
Yeah, it was really cute.
He was singing some Willy Wonka songs, and he titled it for Colette's birthday.
It was very sweet, Mr. Fulton. I was beside Collette watching.
Yeah. So thank you very much.
If anyone wants to check that out, Mr. Fulton has a channel and he's got a couple of live streams up. The last couple of live streams have been for our birthdays.
They have. And Deep in the Woods says it's quite dapper.
Yeah, quite dapper. It's very new. It hasn't been broken in yet.
No.
There's not a mark on it. My old one, it had a big hole here, had sweat marks all around here. The headband inside had been ripped out. It was very tattered and torn, and it had been around the block quite a few times.
PM says legend is also accepted in College.
Legend.
Legend.
Hey, legend. PMDB Entertainment Legend.
So I hope you all have had a fantastic start to your day. Well, it's actually going on evening for them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of them.
It would be around about 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, depending on where you are in the US. Last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's Thursday here, so it'll be Wednesday night for them.
You mean you just got it broke in and like magic? It had been well and truly broken in Conklin.
Yeah, it was still great for wearing around the paddock and working in, but it was no longer much good for wearing out.
No, it was very, very tattered and not worth wearing out.
So yeah, I'm not
Thanks,
dressed
Cheryl.
up. I'm not in costume or anything. This is just one of my normal singlets and my normal hat.
It's Thursday in Scotland.
Oh, Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Thursday here too.
Yeah,
but it's,
pardon me.
10:30 in the morning, Nelly, just before.
I didn't turn Nightbot off.
Just before lunch.
Nightbot's still singing happy birthday.
Sure, you just wanted them to sing happy birthday
I
again.
didn't.
Happy birthday to you.
Because we were running late, so I just quickly turned Nightbot on. But it's still my birthday in the States.
It is.
I was born at 8:15 on the 13th of March. 8:15 p.m.
Yeah.
So I only really supposed to have a short birthday, 4 hours, 3 hours 45 minutes. It's 8:24 p.m. there. See, I was just recently born.
So conks must be in Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
It's an hour earlier in Central Time in the US, isn't it? I think that's how it works. You just don't get me. Hello, how are you? You just don't get me.
She says, hello to you two and all in chat. I really enjoy both of you. A very positive stream. I live in Texas originally from North Carolina.
Yep.
Happy birthday, hon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's lovely. We try to be as positive as we can, and even with our videos, we make videos about all the best moments and the things we love the most.
Yeah.
I think everyone has enough drama in their real life without getting it on YouTube as well. So we just try to put our best foot forward when it comes to live streams and share all the best stuff in our life.
We're human. We have trials and tribulations also.
Trials or trolls?
Trials.
Trials.
Trials and
Trials.
I'm trying to grab my foot. Ugh. You're very welcome.
When we first started our channel, there was a couple of little mottos we wanted to try and stick to, and that was take time for the simple joys and spread the joy.
Oh, that's basically what we try and build the channel about, like take time for the simple joys, because life goes so quickly and things can happen just in a blink of an eye, and your whole life can change.
It goes quickly at the best of times, but then like once you start having kids, it seems to speed up double time.
I know, it's flies.
And I don't know if it's everyone, but to me it seems the older you get, the faster time goes.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. Mr. Fulton says he's doing track for the Special Olympics next Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Excellent. Good luck with it, Mr. Fulton. That'd be so cool. Hope you have heaps of fun with that. I know you will. You have fun with everything.
Hey, Manic Magic.
Hey, Manny, good to see you, mate. Stick around and you might be able to help out with some Aussie slang, mate. Later on, we're going to touch on Aussie lingo with people.
Yeah. Our uncle said, I had a little drama today. A dove tried to fly through my windshield and I just missed him.
Ooh.
I have a tendency, birds seem to fly into me.
Collette had a run there where she hit a bird every week for a while.
I know. And I was getting scared to drive.
Remember when that one flew into the window?
I know. We were driving and I had my window down about that much and we're driving along and this bird flew in, hit the top of the glass where the window was down, went into my window, down onto the floor near my feet and was flapping around. I'm driving and I go, no. And I had to try and pull over and Grant came round and got it out and put it up onto a tree. But yeah, it gave me such a fright. It
was just a bit dazzled. The bird was really freaked out too because it was just flying along and all of a sudden it was inside a car.
Well, that's one way to hitchhike.
Yeah. I'm sick of flying. I'll get a lift.
But oh my goodness, it scared me because like you're driving along and it's flapping around at your feet and you can't.
It was really freaking out.
Can't put because I drive like a pedal car. I used to.
Not like the Flintstones.
I use my 2 feet on the I have my left foot on the accelerator.
You better clarify. We drive an automatic, so there's no clutch. No clutch. It's not a manual or stick shift. It's a automatic.
Yeah. So I use my 2 feet, one for the brake and one for the accelerator, like a pedal car.
Colette's the only person I know that drives an automatic with 2 feet. But that's because she's never driven manual or stick shift. Any Bigfoot in Australia? We've got bunyips, yowies. Yeah. Yowies are like Bigfoots. Yeah. Yowies is probably our closest to the Sasquatch legend.
Mm-hmm.
And then also bunyips are Aussie legend.
Yeah.
Bunyips traditionally live close to billabongs, which are waterholes. And yowies can live anywhere like a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And drop bears, they're like koala bears, but they eat people.
We still have to go out to Kilcoy because Kilcoy is supposed to be home of the yowie. And they have a big statue. I think they've even got a little baby one now.
A baby Bigfoot?
Yeah, yowie. That you can take pictures with. We should have.
Oh, they've got one. I thought you said you had one.
No.
Medic drop bears.
Yeah, so we should go out there one day and take the camera and just film that.
Yeah, we've been saying that for a while.
I know. Have a picnic in the park there.
We have been busy for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now the reason we were late coming on this morning, we went out for dinner last night. And
most people that were in trivia yesterday will know we were going to go out for dinner for your birthday.
Yes. So we went out for my birthday and towards the end of the night, Grant went to try and find his mother's keys. She thought she lost her keys.
Mum thought she lost her keys.
And so Grant went and had a look and he came across this little kitten.
Well, I also was with the owner of the pub.
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy, Joe. So that's the local pub that we go to have meals.
Take care, you just don't get me. Thank you for calling in.
Nice to see you. Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, so he came across this little kitten and obviously...
Not like tiny baby kitten, but a young cat.
So obviously Grant loves animals and he picked it up and he brought it home. So we have it here. We had it here overnight. We fed it. It's very skinny.
Well, they'd been trying to catch it around the pub for a couple of nights, I think.
Yeah.
When I saw him today, he said the other night it come over at dinner time while there was people eating and the kids were all patting it. So it was friendly.
Yeah.
But I just didn't want to get caught. I think it probably sensed it. It would have known that.
They were trying to catch
it. If they caught it, they would have had to get rid of it because health inspections, health regulations and that, they can't have a cat hanging around because they serve meals and they got a kitchen there.
Okay, so Grant took it. Grant brought it home and it's very thin, So we
really thin.
gave it some food and water. Its bottom of its paws are really red, so I think it might, because it's been really hot days here. So we took it in for a shelter, and then this morning Grant went and took it down to the vets to get it checked, because like cats here have to be microchipped.
I would, Shannon, but I might have to get you neutered, mate.
Cats here have to be microchipped, and we wanted to just get it checked over properly. And it turns out it's a little girl.
We thought it was a girl, but I wanted the vet to double check.
So it's a little girl. She's about 7 months old. No, we haven't named it yet.
Yeah, well, I said to Collette, we won't name it unless we're going to keep it, or else we'll have to keep it because we've named it.
Yeah, so we're just at the moment just looking after it, trying to get it a little bit fatter. We could go and get her to show her.
Yeah, we will bring her out to say hello.
Yeah. So we're undecided whether to keep her or not. To get her, because we got Kitty neutered, but to get a female cat neutered here, it's $250.
Well, the local vet that I just took her down to, because I wanted to make sure she was no one's pet that was lost, because you can get your cats microchipped. They put a little microchip in the back of their neck.
Yeah.
And then they run a scanner over it, just goes boop, boop, and all the information comes up.
So with that microchip, they can tell where they come from.
Yeah, all the owner's details are on there, so they can contact them.
Yeah.
But she didn't have one.
No. So
and also, if they've been desexed, they get a little tattoo inside their ear.
Yeah.
I think you guys do that with your cats there too. They get a tattoo. So she did no tattoo, so she's not fixed up, and no microchip, so nobody owns her.
No.
And very thin, so she's been on the street for a little while.
And that saddens me, because like we keep our cats inside, and our cats are, or both of them are desexed. Both of them are microchipped, so if they happen to get out and get lost, they can be returned home. And then you got this little kitten that's defenseless, and it's just roaming the streets.
And every time I touched it, it purred.
I know, she's so talkative.
And when we brought her home, Collette gave her a big bowl of food, and she just peeked out. She ate the whole lot really quick, guzzled it down. And we left her with water and then a towel to sleep on. And this morning we gave her another feed.
Tattoo,
ink, like this.
She said tattoo. Tattoo.
Except she hasn't got a tattoo of an anchor in her ear.
So doesn't our T's tattoo?
Tattoo.
I know.
I suppose, yeah, you say it how you normally say it, a tattoo. It sounds like D. Tattoo. There you go, there's some Aussie lingo for you. Tattoo equals tattoo.
So
should call it tattoo.
Do you want me to go?
Boss, the plan is coming. The plan is coming.
Do you want me to quickly go get her while we're talking about her?
Yeah, I'll tell them a bit more about her.
And then can take her back.
Yeah. Okay, so we kept her last night, but we locked her up in our bathroom and we kept her in there separate. But every time you open the door, she tried to shoot out. But she just runs circles around your legs and rubs up against you. She's really friendly. She was so thankful to be fed. You could just see it all over her. She absolutely loved the attention and getting a feed. So she's been really good. This morning I put her in a little, we've got a cat cage, so I use that cat cage for lots of things if I move wild animals around or if we have to take the cats to the vet. So I keep a cage, and I put her in that cage, took her down to the vet, got her checked out. But then coming home, it was so hot in the car and she was stressed out a bit and she was crying, and she made a mess in the cage, got poo everywhere. So when I got home, I had to wash her. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at her.
So this is her. Hello, darling.
I can hear her purring.
Yeah.
Hello. So yeah, when I got her home from the vet, we took her and washed her, got her all cleaned up. Look how orange those eyes are.
Hello.
Yeah, Bon's a ripper, mate. Bonza, you beauty.
So this is her.
And it's really funny because it was only about a week ago because Kitty really smooches up to me of a night time when everyone's in bed and he follows me around. But he's a typical cat. Is like only on his terms or when he wants. And then he's not as smoochy with Collette or the boys. So Collette had said, I wouldn't mind getting a little kitten if we could get one that's really smoochy. And I said, well, if we do get a kitten, I'd like a ginger one. And then, as luck would have it, if you want to call it luck, when I came across this one, it's a real soft ginger. And the vet was telling me nearly all ginger cats are boys.
Yeah.
So usually ginger cats are boy cats. And I said, well, I think it's a girl, and maybe because it's a real soft ginger, it's not a full-on heavy ginger. So I think one of the parents must have been ginger, must have been the father. And it looks like the other parent was probably a tabby because it's got those little stripes in it.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we're going to decide as a family whether we keep her or not. As I said, the dissexing, I will have to get a dissex.
We'll at least look after her for a few days until we decide, and just make sure that she's not a lost cat and nobody has lost her and wants to get her back.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go take her back.
Go under her belly's a bit lighter.
There you go. You don't want to show your female part.
Oh, come on, bit of privacy, eh?
Okay, I'll go take her back. Bye, bye, beautiful people. Hey. So at the moment, we're just going to try and fatten her up a little bit, hydrate her, because it's been very hot here, very hot days.
Yeah, we had like 3 days in a row that was 40 degrees Celsius. 40 degrees Celsius converts over to about, I don't know, just under 120 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go take her back.
She's gorgeous, eh? And when she walks past Collette, she wraps her tail around Colette's leg and like flicks her tail like she's patting Colette's leg with her tail. Yeah, she seems really cuddly and smoochy, so it might be just what Collette wanted. But we do have to see how it goes with Kitty, because it really surprised me earlier. She came out with a really low, bassy growl, and it surprised me that it came out of such a little cat. So I don't know, because she's a bit of a street cat and she's been a stray, she might be a bit feisty when it comes to meeting Kitty. I'm in the middle of doing a video too. I filmed her before I took her down to the vet, and I took the camera down with me and filmed where I found her too. So I might do up a little video. And then if we keep her, Collette was saying if she ends up staying with us as part of the family, we might give you guys the chance to name her.
Yeah. There you go. So as with all stray animals, make sure that after you pat them or hold them, that you wash your hands.
Because we don't know for sure yet whether she's got any sickness or...
Yeah, so we're keeping her separated for that reason also from the other animals, because as she is a stray, so we don't know whether she's got ringworm or worms or anything like that. So with all stray animals, make sure after you handle them, wash your hands. Hey, wild man Chris. Yeah, she's beautiful. She is very friendly, and she seems really appreciative that we have brought her home. She'll just talk to you all the time. And like, we've only had her since last night, and she's quite comfortable us handling her.
Oh, she was a bit upset when I put her in the cage and took her down to the vets.
Hey, Nippy.
Hey, Nippy Nip Nipster.
Okay, so we'll do a few Aussie lingo sayings. This is what we'll do.
G'day, mate.
I'll say, I've got a list of things here. So we can say some and see if you guys know what it means.
So to talk like an Aussie, I think you got to be a little bit more gruff.
Yeah.
Go a bit deeper in your voice and make everything as short as you can.
See, I've travelled in a few places in Australia, so the language is a little bit different, and I know I've lived in Adelaide, and Adelaide is more English speaking, like
Old English.
Old English. So I lived in
Like English.
yeah, I lived in South Australia for 2.5 years. So it's their language is, and their accent is different to people
little bit more pronounced.
Yeah, to people in Queensland. Queensland is known as the lazy state.
What?
Yes, Queensland is known as the lazy state.
Banana benders.
Oh no, they're lagging.
Yeah, Aussie YouTubers always get lag.
Okay, so the first one is a cold one.
Truth, mate, the lag's bloody shocking over here.
I went to the pub and I wanted a cold one.
I went to the fridge and got a cold one. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about when we say a cold one?
I got a cold one out the esky at the barbecue.
Yes, well done, Michelle. It's a beer. A cold one is a beer.
Hey, if I grabbed a beer out my esky, do you guys know what an esky is?
Yeah. Hey, Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly. Talking about beer, here's Kimberly.
So we went to the shop and we got a cold one. We got a cold beer.
And we can only buy beers from the pubs, hotels, or bottle shops, specific shops that only sell alcohol.
Yeah, none from the grocery store.
Corner stores.
No.
News agents, grocery stores. No other places are allowed to sell beer. You need a liquor license.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, welcome in. Alconquin says that's worldwide for cold beer.
What about an esky?
A cooler, they say.
Yes.
A cooler, yes.
Yeah, an esky is your cooler.
Yeah. Okay, so Akadaka.
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 I used to love rocking out to Akadaka.
Akadaka.
Well, I'll give you a clue. Well, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
I heard Akadaka on the radio the other day.
'Cause I'm TNT. Oi, 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 TNT. Yeah, I'm dynamite. TNT. Yeah, I'll win that fight.
AC/DC is called Akadaka.
AC/DC, the Great Australian Band.
Yeah.
Nearly everyone in Australia calls AC/DC Akadaka.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
If you hadn't noticed, this has started off in alphabetical order.
I know.
So we've got a whole list of them in alphabetical order.
We do.
And we'll just do like 10 at a time.
Okay. Yesterday, Arvo.
We finished our live stream.
Yeah.
And laid down, had a nap.
We had a nanny nap yesterday, Arvo.
So.
And this Arvo, I think I might do the same, have a nanny nap.
RC usually has an Arvo nap.
He does. Oh.
Arvo. Short for afternoon.
Yes, for afternoon. They have
So the Savo, I might grab a cold one out the esky.
Okay.
Hey, we've still got Nightbot doing trivia.
I know. That's what I said. I didn't change.
That's all right.
I didn't change my Nightbot. That's all right. An Avo.
An Avo. That's close to an Arvo.
It is.
An Arvo without the R.
Yeah. An Avo.
An Avo. I'm not even going to give him a clue.
An Avo. AVO.
Okay, I'll use it in a sentence. I love Avo on toast.
Well, if you were to say that now, Shannon, you'd be right.
Now.
Yeah.
Arvo is afternoon and Avo is avocado.
Avocado.
He's not very rich. He does avocado. Avocado.
I wrote something out on Facebook the other day for this specific thing, but my Facebook's down, so I can't grab it. Facebook's down at the moment.
Oh,
you know, my whole
yeah.
paragraph I wrote out. But yeah, so I can't grab it for you guys. Okay, if I was to fire up the Barbie, you should know what that is. We've said it before.
How much does an avo cost in the USA? At the moment, avos are really dear here. They're about $2 each.
Wow. Yes, a barbecue. Yeah, Manic Magic. We've known Green Bay Wacky for a while now.
Oh, I've known Dave for a couple of years.
Hey, Hazel. Yes, a barbecue.
Hey, Hazel.
Or a grill. Yeah, a barbecue or a grill is a barbie.
I reckon someone who cooked an avo on the barbie would throw a shrimp on the barbie.
Can you imagine cooking an avocado on the barbie?
Yeah.
It would go.
No, you slice it up and fry it. Can be done, but only a hipster would do something like that.
Yeah, about $2 there. Kimberly says she pays $1.79 this week.
And whenever I'm talking about money, if I say like $2 or $3, that's dollars.
Yeah.
I think a buck specifically means $100 in the US. I'm not sure.
What's a joke that you usually say about
a
dip under a buck? Yeah. You can say it.
What's the difference between? No, I forget it now. Yeah.
I put you on the spot. Okay, a billy.
What's the difference between cheap nuts and deer nuts?
Okay.
Cheap nuts are under $2, but deer nuts are under $1.
Buck means $1 there too.
Oh,
see,
cool.
We're very similar.
Okay.
I think there's
or a male deer, $1.
Yeah,
that's where you get deer nuts under $1.
I think the language is very similar, but there's some difference in different things we've noticed. That's like ute is a utility truck.
Good to see beautiful, friendly faces in here too. Thanks for joining us, people.
A buck is a bill of any kind. A buck is a dollar bill. Okay.
I think it might have started off though. I was sure in the USA a buck used to mean $100, or is there a $100 bill in the US? I don't know. Maybe I got confused with that.
$100, etc.
No.
Okay, a billy is a teapot. So if you want a billy tea.
Oh, that's old slang. Put the billy on.
Put the billy on.
So that's more like our grandparents' generation. Not many people say that these days.
No.
Boil the billy.
And then
once a jolly swagman can't buy a billabong, you'll come a shade of a coolabah tree.
So he sat and he sang
and waited for his billy boil.
You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me.
So it is in that really old Australian song.
Yep. Waltzing Matilda,
waltzing Matilda. You're getting double dose of TSJ, Manic Magic.
You just can't get enough.
Manic Magic is watching our Willy Wonka trivia from yesterday while he's watching our Wacky Wednesday stream today.
Hey, Lake Shadow. $100 is a C note.
Oh, a C note. Hey, welcome in, Lake Shadow.
Okay, so that is a billy, is a teapot.
Sorry if I missed anyone too.
And a billabong is a pond.
A pond, a small dam.
Yeah.
Yeah, pond's probably a bit small to be a billabong. A billabong is like a natural water hole.
Where bunyips hide.
Yeah, bunyips. And drop bears live.
Yeah. Okay, bloody oath.
Bloody oath, mate. Do you like these words? Bloody oath.
Billy Bong, Billy Boy, and what?
Billy Goat.
Hey, Granny takes a trip.
Hey, Granny.
So bloody oath means yes, true.
We're just running through some Aussie slang that you may not have heard before. So bloody oath is like, I nearly said another slang word to describe it. True as, mate.
Yeah, true as. True.
Genuine. No, bloody oath is...
Hey, Thirsty Rabbit. He says, I'm not lying.
Yeah,
bloody oath. There
bloody
you go.
Oath.
So Thirsty Rabbit is Aussie also.
That's true, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bloody oath. Was it hot yesterday?
Bloody oath it was.
Did you enjoy your meal last night?
Bloody oath, it was delicious.
You like our new cat?
Yeah.
Bloody oath, she's cute.
She's cute.
She's a ripper. She's Bonza, mate. Do you want to keep her?
I remember told me what a slab was.
A slab, a carton of beer.
Carton of beer.
Or a box of beer.
I swear, almost the same.
Some states around Australia call it different things. So in Queensland, we call it a carton.
Yeah.
So that's a box of 24 stubbies or glass bottles of beer.
Yeah.
So you get a carton, or in the southern states, they call it a slab.
Yeah.
And some places just call it a box of beer.
Yeah. Shadow says, that sounds like damn right here.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's exactly what it is.
Bloody oath, damn right.
Okay, a bludger. A bludger is someone
who is lazy or doesn't work when they can. No good bludger.
That's right. A bludger.
Someone who's always looking to get out of work or throws heaps of sickies. A sickie is a day off of work.
Yeah. Chuck a sickie.
Yeah, chuck a sickie, mate.
Chuck a sickie.
So what would you guys call a bludger?
A bludger. I'm pretty sure a bludger is also a knife instrument, isn't it?
No, that's to bludgeon somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, a bum. Yep, that's right. You bludger. Ah, you bum. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Thirsty Rabbit, I think I missed you coming in.
Okay, a bogan.
Hey, Thirsty Rabbit, I was just saying to AJ the other day, I should do a video of where our goldfish went when we moved. When we moved, I took them from the 5-foot tank and put them over at Mum's place into a pond. She's got a little pond on her veranda, and it's really good. They've grown heaps, so I should do a follow-up video on that.
Yeah.
I want to do another fish video or two very soon.
It's been so long since I've done a fish video.
I've got ideas and I want to do videos. It's just getting to do them.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, hang on. I don't know where to click. There we go.
Okay, so what have we done? Bludger?
Yep.
Bloody oath?
Yep.
What's next? Bogan.
Bogan. Trailer trash.
Bogan, bit of a redneck.
Yeah. It says here, word for people who are, let's say, rednecks.
Okay.
Yeah. Or bogan when a friend is acting weird.
Yeah. Bogans have evolved a little bit. When I was a kid, bogans used to wear old blue jeans, Ugg boots, and have a packet of Winfield blue smokes rolled up in their sleeve, in their flannelette sleeve.
In their flanny.
A bogan can be someone who hangs around the streets with their cars.
And do laps.
Yeah,
do lappies.
Someone who's a bit rough around the edges. A bogan would definitely have a mullet hairdo.
Definitely.
Yeah. Ah, you bogan.
Okay. What's a brass razoo?
Well, that's if you haven't got a brass razoo, you haven't got a red cent, or you haven't got any money, you're completely broke, down to my last brass razoo, or it's just another way of saying you got no money left.
Got no money left.
He hasn't got 2 pennies to rub together, all of that sort of stuff. Hasn't got a brass razoo to his name.
If there's anything that you've got particular that you want to ask.
Yeah, if there's words that you've heard but you're not sure what they mean.
Bye, Shannon.
See you, Shannon.
So, yeah, so if there's words that you have heard and that you want us to try and decipher and let you know what it is, just ask away.
There's a certain spot in town when I was a kid, Thirsty Rabbit, where all the bogans used to hang out, and they had mullets and they all had hotted up cars and they would do laps, and they would all meet at this one spot in town.
Bye, Michelle. Our Conklin said, is razoo a pot?
I haven't got a pot to pee in.
A pot to pee in?
A brass razoo. It could be. I'm not sure.
Similar, I think.
I thought it related to currency, but I don't know.
We say doesn't have a pot to pee in.
Yeah.
Hey, Epic Eric. Awesome Epic Adventures.
Awesome Epic Adventures.
It's going really good. Okay, a booze bus is...
A booze bus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm a bit confused here. Is a booze bus when you get put on the breathalyzer and you get done for drink driving,
yes,
or DD, what do they call it in the States? Driving under the influence, DUI.
Yep.
DUI. Now, do they put them in the booze bus to take them to jail? Or is a booze bus what you ride around and do a pub crawl in and go to all the pubs and get drunk?
No, the booze bus is the one that the police have set up on the side of the road. But they also don't do just booze now. They do
Oh, so now you get drug buses.
Well, it's part of the booze bus. Yeah, they do drugs things.
Drug swabs.
Yeah. Okay, what is a didgeridoo? A didgeridoo is a musical instrument from Aboriginals, and females are not allowed to use a didgeridoo.
In tradition, in Aboriginal tribes, the tradition is in Aboriginal law that the women shouldn't play or touch the didgeridoos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know about touching them, but definitely not playing them. So it was the males in the Aboriginal tribes that would play the didgeridoo.
Yeah.
At the very least, it would be bad luck for women to use them.
Yeah. And a sausage is a sanger.
Sanger?
A
banger.
A banger. I'm going to
Is
have
the B next to the Z?
Don't know. Going to have a banger on some bread.
I think that comes from England, bangers and mash.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of our slang probably goes back to old English slang as well. I think they called it Cockney rhyme, the old rhyming slang.
Like going to hit the frog and toad.
Yeah, which means going to hit the road, going to get going.
Yeah.
Time to leave, time to hit the frog and toad.
Yep, China plate.
The old mate.
What's the other
Barrier
one?
reef.
Yeah.
Teeth. There's heaps of them. Dead horse is sauce. Joe Blake. Snake.
Kimberly can't do Cockney.
Yeah, leave it out, Gov. Time to hit the frog and toad on your bike. Off you go. Yeah. Show us your motor. What are you driving there, mate? What's your motor like?
Now, see, that is very English. Yeah. That is.
I noticed too when a lot of people try to do the Australian accent, they do like an English accent and they think that's Australian.
It probably sounds very similar, but...
Dog's eye pie, yeah.
Barrier reef is Cockney for... Teeth. Or if you're talking about the actual barrier reef is up the coast.
The Great Barrier Reef, the biggest marine national park in the world.
Yeah.
Off the coast of Queensland, up further.
Vegas is
that's
Brisbane.
That's the capital of Queensland, is Brisbane, and that's about an hour and a half from us.
Yeah.
So Brisbane gets called either Vegas or Brizzy. Vegas come in about probably 20 years ago. Before that, everyone used to just say Brizzy. Good morning, Gussie.
We've got a brolly.
A brolly?
Brolly.
That's pretty English too.
Yeah.
A brolly.
A brolly is an umbrella.
Aren't you going to use it in sentences?
Oh,
it's raining outside. Grab your brolly.
Yeah, I'm saying it. You can say the sentences because you've got more. I think males have more of an Aussie accent.
I think it's just because it's more of a stereotypical one from the movies.
We got that thick slang lap.
Yeah, thick slang. Knife. That's not a knife.
Like a knife.
We've got budgie smugglers. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, all.
So Grant will never ever wear budgie smugglers at the beach.
Never.
So he doesn't smuggle budgies in his underwear.
You may as well just wear jocks.
Yeah.
Please don't.
So we also call budgie smugglers speedos, togs, cozies, swimming costume, brown-eyed mullet. That's a turd floating in the ocean. A brown-eyed mullet is a poo-poo in the water. Also,
and you don't want to see one of them.
also known as a floater, or a Bondi what?
I don't think I have it on this one. It was
Bondi
on a different
cod or-
one. I don't know. It was
Bondi fish, something like that. A Sheila. Collette's my favourite Sheila.
and he's a top bloke.
So Sheila is just woman, a lady, and a bloke is a fella, a guy, a man.
Yeah. So normally men will say she's a top Sheila, or see that Sheila over there, she's sexy as.
I don't think women particularly like being called Sheilas. It's
No.
a little bit rough.
I don't mind.
Yeah, it depends where you're from.
Yeah.
I
I could think of worse things to be called.
Steve Irwin used to use it a fair bit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, check out this beautiful little Sheila. Isn't she a ripper?
Yeah, so it's more or less referring to a female.
Yeah. That cat we just picked up.
She's a
Oh,
Sheila.
she's a cute little Sheila.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you should have seen the Sheilas there. He was pissed as a parrot.
Awesome Epic says, my dad used to say that's as good as a whim wham off a goose's bridle, but never knew what it meant. Haven't heard it that.
Oh,
Never.
yeah, I've said that before. Wigwam off a goose's bridle. It's another word for like a whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
If you don't really know what it is, you just make it up.
And Porcupine says you're telling lies. You porcupines, you're telling lies.
So yeah, a wigwam off a goose's bridle is just a real fancy way of saying a whatchamacallit or a thingamajig.
A thingamajig.
You know, that thingamajig.
Yeah, I say thingamajig or that.
Yeah.
When I can't come up quickly with what it's supposed to be called.
That means really drunk deep in the woods. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, deep in the woods, and that means really drunk.
Yeah.
What?
Pissed as a parrot.
Oh, pissed as a parrot.
Yeah. Or they also maggoted.
Maggot.
Yeah.
Or blotto or legless.
A thingamabob. Yeah.
Thingamabob, thingamajig, a wigwam off a goose's bridle.
I remember when I turned 18, one of my cousins, Cayenne, said, "Don't get too blotto, mate."
Yeah, blotto is also drunk. Okay.
So see, if we talked like this every week, you'd never know what we were talking about. I'm going to grab a cold one out the esky at the barbecue and get blotto.
Chocolate block.
Chock-a-block. Me esky was chock-a-block when I started, but now it's
Empty. So chocolate block means full. Full.
full as a bull's bum going uphill.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Faron, our youngest, used to say yeah, nah, a lot. So my sister went and got him a yeah, nah shirt.
Yeah.
Parrots could get drunk from
Yeah, that's where the saying comes from.
Yeah.
I rescued a little lorikeet once, years ago, when we still lived in Ipswich, and he couldn't fly properly, so I kept him for a couple of weeks until he got better. And we used to feed him different flowers and fruits and stuff. And some flowers that I picked him were on the way out. They were starting to ferment, and he got drunk.
But see,
He was rolling around the bottom of the cave. He was having a ball. And when I went to take the flowers out, he got really cranky, didn't he? He tried biting me. He didn't want them flowers to go. He loved it.
well, see, the parrots here get the nectar from the eucalyptus trees, and they fly around drunk most of the day. The parrots here are drunk all day.
Yeah, I've heard gag me with a spoon.
So that's why they run into things a lot, because they're drunk. They're forever running into
Maybe
windows.
that's why that one ended up in our car that day.
Don't drink and fly, they say.
Or you'll end up in the booze bus.
A chook.
Oh, chook. Chook, this is one I often slip with and forget to correct it in my head. Because chook is just ingrained into us so much. Chook is a chicken.
Yeah, a cane toad is a toad.
Yeah, ugly toads.
Yucky toad.
Introduced pest. They introduced them into Australia to try and control the cane beetle. And they released them into the cane fields. But it turns out they couldn't even get the beetles. The beetles live like 2 feet off the ground in the cane.
When you do 2 feet, then you're going out here and nobody can see you.
So the cane beetle lives about 2 feet off the ground, and the cane toad can't climb like a frog.
No.
It's a toad, and it can only jump about a foot at the most. So they were useless, but they went on to overtake heaps of native species and wipe animals out, and now they're all over Queensland and spreading into the rest of Australia.
It says person from Queensland. Yes, we're also known as cane toads.
So because they were brought into Queensland and released here, and that's where the main problem is. Yeah. Queenslanders are sometimes referred to as cane toads.
Or banana benders.
I just thought it was because we're ugly and can't jump.
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
Or where Queenslanders are also referred to as banana benders because we're home of the banana.
So for the state of origin, which is the big football game, they have 3 matches a year, and that's Queensland against New South Wales. New South Wales is the state that is our neighbour. The sporting team, the Maroons, for Queensland, they are called cane toads. And New South Wales is called cockroaches.
I interrupt for a minute. Okay, yeah. I just got a notification. It says SES, which is, what's SES?
Emergency Services, State Emergency Services, SES.
Inundated with O calls over Facebook outages.
Oh, no way.
Oh my goodness. So
people are ridiculous.
Sorry.
SES is the State Emergency Service. They help people out when, like, if they're hit by storms. They help cover roofs if people lose their roofs. If trees are down on the road. They rescue people from floods. They do really important work, and they've been inundated with O calls because Facebook's down.
So please don't contact
any Australians in the chat.
Facebook.
Any Australians in the chat, don't contact police or SES for Facebook being down.
It's global at the moment. Facebook and Instagram are down. Please don't contact emergency services. Oh my goodness. Step outside and enjoy what's outside. Get away from the phone or computer. Go enjoy it.
Well, or come to YouTube.
Okay, crook.
Oh, people are funny.
That's a bit crook.
That's a bit crook. I've seen videos of police getting calls because McDonald's got the people's order wrong, and they're reporting it to O. It's on about the same sort of level.
Yeah. Okay, crook means ill. That's a bit feeling ill, sick, or angry.
Or no, not angry. Ripped off.
It says angry.
Nah, not really.
Don't go crook on me.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have heard that. Don't go crook on me.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But it's more like, oh, geez, I feel crook. Or crook as a chook into brook. Reading a book. Don't be a sook.
Okay, a dag is a nerd. I say dag a lot, especially when I say it to you.
Because I'm often a dag.
And it means nerd, a bit of a geek,
but also
a bit of goofball.
dag is also like a piece of poo hanging off an animal's bum.
I know. So you could be offensive. It could be. That's like most languages here. Most words. It all depends on how you say it. It's
Yeah, crook can be a criminal, a thief.
yeah.
Someone who's a bit shady. So a crook.
Exactly. Draft off Stephen 911. What is your emergency? I have no internet.
What's your emergency? I can't upload my selfie.
Yeah, a dag, someone who doesn't dress well. So yeah.
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 Dag.
Tracky dacks.
USA calls them sweatpants.
Yeah. I love wearing my tracky dacks in winter.
So the word tracky dack comes from tracksuit.
Mm-hmm.
So USA calls tracksuits sweatpants or sweatshirts.
Mm-hmm.
And here we call them tracky dacks.
Yeah.
I love the word tracky dack.
And tracky dacks.
Wore me tracky dacks down the shops.
With me Ugg boots. With me Uggies.
And me wife beater.
This shirt here, they call that a wife beater.
I think they do in the US too.
Yeah.
Although I don't think I see blue ones in the US, mainly white ones.
No, they're the Bond singlet ones.
Yeah. So over here, a lot of the old farmers and shearers especially used to wear blue singlets. That meant like they were workers.
Yeah.
And the white ones were more like undergarments for under their shirts in winter to keep them a bit warmer, but the blue ones to wear for summer when it was hot. I double deck me trackies.
A dead set. Dead set also means true.
Dead set legend.
Mm-hmm. Steve Owen was a dead set legend.
He was a dead set legend. I'm a dead set dag.
Truckies still do, yeah.
Yeah, truckies wear blue singlets a lot.
Yeah. And like we have always said, when we're doing our trivia shows or anything like that, if we say something that you
think, what the hell was
that
that?
you don't understand, don't hesitate to let us know, because sometimes we forget.
Even sometimes just normal words sound a lot different when we say them.
Yeah, like we don't pronounce our T's in tattoo. Our T's in tattoo.
My tattoo.
So things like that you don't we don't pronounce.
Did you show them your tattoo?
That we don't pronounce properly. I can't turn it.
Colette's got a black ribbon for melanoma.
Yeah, so don't hesitate in pulling us up and say, hey, what did you say?
What the hell are you talking about, Aussie?
Because, like, yeah, we won't get offended and we'll try and explain as best as we can. A defo is definitely.
Defo.
Defo.
That's more of a modern one, defo. That's not a really old school one.
No. Bloody oath, Steve-O is a legend.
Fair dinkum, true blue, dinky die, Aussie legend. Fair dinkum is, of course, like genuine. Yeah, that's the best word for fair dinkum, genuine.
Asbestos.
Fair dinkum.
Archon said asbestos.
Asbestos, that's...
what they build houses out of many, many years ago.
Didn't you have asbestos scares in the USA? Here, asbestos is the old chemical, is it? Or
yeah, they used it in...
The material they used that was cancerous.
Mm-hmm.
And they used it in sheets of fibro.
Yeah. My uncle died from asbestosis.
Asbestosis, yeah. That's people, if they get too much asbestos in their lungs, it damages their lungs so badly that they never recover, and it's called asbestosis.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like emphysema, but it's caused from asbestos.
Asbestos particles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a big company here that supplies a lot of the building industry called James Hardie. And because James Hardie used a lot of asbestos back in the like 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
and then people, especially builders, people that worked with it all the time, because they did everything with it, walls, ceilings, and they made real thick stuff for roofing.
Yeah, roofs. We had a house that had an asbestos roof, remember?
Yeah. Yep.
And when we had a big hailstorm and the hailstones were really big, they smashed through the asbestos and it went onto the rainwater and the dust particles ended up on my bed.
Yeah.
And I had to get rid of all the sheets and everything because of the asbestos.
So it's like a powder, but then in the
Hey, steak and fries.
in the manufacturing, they compress it and they press all the powder together into molds and make sheeting out of it. And they use that for interior walls in houses.
Yeah.
If they did it real thick and strong, they made roofing out of it. They made heaps of stuff with it. So James Hardie got sued millions of dollars for using what they knew to be cancerous products in their materials.
And like buildings here today, some of them have still got asbestos and they're in the process of taking it out of like, I think the school, the boys' high school.
Yeah.
They've got asbestos in a certain area
and now
of that.
with all the health regulations, they have to wear full suits, like hazmat suits, masks, goggles. They've got to bag it all up properly so no dust escapes. And it's the same when they dump it at the dump. It's got special areas.
Yeah, and it's fine while it's still compacted, but once it becomes a powder and dust particles get loose, that's when it becomes a hazard because it can get into your airways.
Yeah, that's it. Conks, they use it in brake pads too. And that old antique stove I brought home that time.
Yeah, that had it.
Because it's heat resistant.
Yeah.
It's a really good heat resistant material. So they used to use it behind fireplaces and inside like insulation in old cookers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we have...
Hey, steak and fries, thanks for joining us.
A drongo. Don't be a drongo.
We're
hey, Herman the
Hey,
Great.
Herman. Thanks for coming in, mate.
Did your package arrive?
Yeah, it should be there just about.
Because everybody else's packages have turned up. Did your package arrive? Yeah, so a drongo is a fool. Don't be a drongo, mate.
Wacko. Drongo. Drongo. Unintelligent. So a drongo is like a loser. Ah, you drongo.
Awesome. He said, I got the Vegemite after my break. I'll film me trying it also because he's going to take a break from YouTube for a little while.
Yep.
So no worries. Just let us know. Once you do it, either message me or drop a message on one of our videos just to get us to see it.
Well, we look forward to seeing you when you come back from your break,
Pam,
and I hope it does you the world of good, mate. You've got to do what's right for you.
Yeah. A dunny?
Yeah. We're just running through, if you just come in, we're just running through some Aussie slang. We've got a whole list of Australian slang here in alphabetical order, so we're up to D.
So, I'm busting to use the dunny.
Yeah, years ago they used to only be outside dunnies.
Busting to use the dunny.
Pacifier.
Dunny. D-U-N-N-Y. I know.
Oh, she thought you said dummy.
Yeah. Dunny.
D-U-N-N-Y. Dunny.
What do you call traffic lights?
Traffic lights?
Traffic lights. A dunny.
I was thinking I would never use a dunny as a pacifier. Dunny is a toilet.
Oh dear.
Dunny, loo, shithouse, toilet, all of those things.
Yeah. A durry.
Ah. I was just reading what Manic Magic said about when he was importing quads, they would remove the brake pads. Must have been the ones that still had asbestosis in it.
Yeah, in South Africa they call them robots. Traffic lights, robots.
Ah,
I think I have heard that before.
yeah.
Hey, Kit, welcome.
Hey, Kit.
So,
A wild kit has appeared. Look at that little beauty.
so yeah, with traffic lights, we just call them, or stop lights, we call them.
Stoplights sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually traffic lights, but
Yeah.
sometimes stoplights.
And a dunny is a toilet, and a durry is a
durry.
cigarette.
You got a durry, mate?
No, I don't. I gave up smoking years ago.
Durry or a ciggy?
A ciggy.
Smoke? Cancer stick? Coffin nail? All words for cigarettes or smokes.
Fair dinkum.
You guys use any of those? I'm pretty sure durry and ciggy is Australian.
Kit says, little, I'm at least 5'7". Okay, not tall, but you're a lot taller than me. We're doing really well.
Awesome. Yeah, it's been really good.
Hey, Ramblin' Mountain Rose, welcome.
That's
Been
a
a
cool
long
name.
time.
RMR. Ramblin'.
Hope you're doing well. We're doing fantastic here.
Really good.
No, but I love the term coffin nail, Kimberly says.
Yeah. I'm going to have another coffin nail.
Yeah. Durries. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when I was younger, a couple of my relatives had Torres Strait Islander in them, and I knew a couple of Aboriginal people, so it was fairly common in those circles to say durry. You got any durries?
Yeah.
Excuse me, hang on.
You want water?
Yeah, in a second. Too many durries, mate.
And fair dinkum is honestly, so that's like your true.
Cheers,
true
mate.
as. No worries. Dingo's breakfast. That's a funny one.
Dingo's breakfast. Drink of water and a look around.
That's what a dingo's breakfast is.
Dingo's breakfast. I'm sure that's what a dingo's breakfast is. Drink of water and a look around.
Yeah, it just means not much.
Yeah.
Not
Dingo's
much.
breakfast is bugger all.
Not much to eat at all.
Or flat out like a lizard drinking.
Yeah, that was my next one. Flat out.
Oh, it's on here, cool.
Yeah, really busy. Flat out like a lizard drinking. You have said that before also in a few videos.
How you been, mate? Been flat out like a lizard drinking. Just means you've been really busy.
No, just I can type. Yeah,
We can do that.
because sometimes, I know even our accents can throw certain words
That's a
up.
good idea anyway, to type it up.
Okay, so
Because then you can see how it looks like compared to how we say it.
okay, this is a durry.
Only 1G, baby.
Okay, well, we're not picking on my spelling.
I will be the spelling Nazi.
And fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum. So you can use that like a question too. Like if you put a question mark after it, it'd be like fair dinkum. Means are you serious? Or fair dinkum means true blue, honest, genuine, fair dinkum.
There you go. And flat out.
Flat out like a lizard drinking. Flat out, mate. I like Dingo's breakfast. I haven't heard that in years. Not many people say that one, Conks. That's more like an old school one.
No worries, Mr. Thornton. He said, Collette and Grant, my girlfriend is coming tomorrow at my house. I will see you guys next Tuesday.
Get your sleep and rest up, mate.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
Good to see you, Mr. Fulton. Thanks again for the lovely songs for Colette's birthday yesterday too. That was really sweet, buddy.
Beryl.
Beryl. You Beryl. You are feral, Conklin.
I'm trying to put it into words.
Well, feral is
Wow.
a feral cat is wild, rough around the edges, woolly, not house trained.
Or you see, we know a few feral kids, and feral kids means.
But feral kids come from feral parents.
That's right. So feral kids, yeah, they're a bit not nice to be around.
It says hippie for feral.
No, feral kids are a bit rough.
I suppose a hippie could look feral, unkept.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, so feral is, yeah, rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends how you use it.
Misbehaved. It's
Yeah.
like they don't have respect for anything.
Running
so
wild,
yeah.
no rules, no respect.
Yeah, the feral apple doesn't fall from the feral tree.
Doesn't fall far.
Yeah. So that, yeah. Feral is bogan too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, a bogan would be a mild case of feral. Someone who was inside a shopping centre and hopped up a big bush oyster and spat it on the floor, they would be really feral. Feral is like no regard for community values or respect of any sort.
Okay. Footy, you know what footy is?
Footy is football.
Football. And real football.
In
not
there
soccer.
And up there and at 'em, hey, show 'em your might. Up there, Kazales.
Remember Matt Rose said they are usually called juveniles then. No, Conklin, you're not feral.
I bet when he wakes up in the morning he looks a bit feral. Hair
Don't
sticking
we
out
all?
everywhere.
Don't we all? A furphy?
We'll see if they can guess it.
Okay, what's a furphy? I'll write that down. A furphy. Do you know how to pronounce it?
Yeah, furphy. It would be like Furfy.
Furfy, like that.
Yeah, I reckon. Or double E. Yeah.
Furphy.
Furphy.
Yeah. A furphy.
Put that in first so
Okay.
people can see it.
Furphy.
Okay, so that's the next word. I don't think this is a really common one. This isn't used everywhere. Furphy.
See, what they've got here, I also know it as
Yeah.
something like telling a fib.
You just told them what it is.
Oh, that's all right. A furphy is like a fib, a rumor, absurd. Yeah, a furphy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Awesome epic. It's not used everywhere. That one, furphy. A furphy is like a little lie.
Yeah.
Or a little story that's absurd or not real.
Like my parents used to use the word furphy.
Yeah, I don't tell furphies.
Yeah, but I don't use the word furphy to our kids.
So it's a bit more of an obscure one, but don't tell furphies is what it used to be. Manic Magic said it comes from an Irish word. To be sure, he was telling furphies. Telling furphies all over the place he was. Leprechauns were chasing him and he was telling them furphies. He stopped to eat a potato and then he told another furphy.
And this is the one that we say a lot.
Yeah, tall tale, Kit, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dead easy. Struth, mate. Can it get any easier?
Yeah.
Crikey, they all know that one.
G'day, because we say g'day.
Originally shortened from good day, sir. I said good day, sir.
Even though it says that's a good Irish accent.
You like that Irish accent?
Conklin,
to be sure, it's not a bad Irish accent.
Conklin says, do you use frog in a sock often?
Frog in a sock?
I've never heard of it. I don't know what it means.
What are you doing putting frogs in socks?
Frog in a sock. Say g'day.
How you going? Oh, what do you know? We'll strike a light. Say g'day. How you going? Say g'day, 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 and she'll be right, mate. Good old Slim Dusty song, that one.
What's frog in a sock, Conklin?
Frog in a sock.
We're asking you what's frog in a sock.
Yeah, us Aussies don't put frogs in socks.
Frogs are too cute to put in socks.
I say g'day, how you going? Oh, what do you know?
Hey all means g'day.
Hey y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's a group of them, see, I've learnt now. It's hey all y'all.
Or y'all.
Are y'all listening?
Or hopping mad. Frog in a sock, across as or sounding angry, like hopping mad.
See, our version of that is cut snake.
Yes.
Mad as a cut snake. Because I don't know if you've ever seen someone, if they try and kill a snake and they only just cut it or injure it, but the snake goes crazy. Mad as a cut snake, mate. He was all over the place. All over the place like a crazy woman's washing. All over the place like a mad dog's poo.
A galah?
You galah.
Well, there used to be Alf Stewart on Home and Away. I forget his real
still
name.
On there.
Ray.
Still going.
What's his real name?
Alf Stewart.
Yeah.
Ray, or is it Roy? No, Ray.
Ray somebody, but he says flaming galahs. And it's just
a galah is a fool, or there's a lot of words for fools or idiots, isn't there?
There is. I think we're a bunch of idiots. A galah, but the real thing for a galah is a bird, a cockatoo.
No, it's not a cockatoo, but it's similar.
Galah is a bird.
It's a parrot.
Parrot. Okay.
Smaller than a cockatoo, but bigger than a lorikeet or anything. Galahs are a pretty grey and white bird, but galah just means like someone who's a funny bugger or a bit silly.
What can't you stand? Oh, she's doodling. I'm doodling. There I am.
Yeah, you're a bit of a galah.
See, you're a galah, not a feral.
Galahs like to, act it up a bit, ham it up, be a bit of a fool, and just sort of an entertaining fool. Because galahs go a bit crazy when they're on the ground. They hop around and jump up and down and dance and be silly.
And I say this one a lot. Good on ya.
Oh, good on ya.
Good on ya. And that means like good work. You can say it sarcastically.
Yeah, good on ya.
Like I have said before, some words can come across like bitchy.
Good on ya.
It depends on how you say it.
Good on ya is a fair bit like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, no, you didn't.
So good on
ya.
Good on ya. If something isn't going right or anything, you can say good on ya.
If someone does something that you don't like, it's like, oh, good on ya.
Like most things, it all depends on how you say it. It can be a term of an endearment, like
oh, good on ya. Oh, good on ya, baby.
Yeah, see, that's a term of endearment.
Good on ya.
Well, good on ya.
Yeah, good on ya.
What else are we on? And going off?
Going off? Mate, she was going off like a firecracker.
Going off? Mad. Very angry.
Oh, going off.
She was going off in the supermarket on those kids, on those feral kids.
She was going off on them.
Yeah, so she was going off. Yeah.
Well, that reminds me of another one that means something completely different. Like, all right, I've got to get going, and then I say I'm off like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
Yeah.
So it means if you're leaving, you're off. Okay, I'm off like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
See ya, Awesome Epic.
See you, Awesome Epic.
Go. Thanks for joining us.
I said thanks for drinking. I was reading what he was saying. Thanks for lizard drinking. Thanks, mate. Good to see you.
We're flat out like a lizard drinking. Thanks, Awesome Epic. Okay, and we've got goon.
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 Now, in US, a goon is like a heavy or like a bad guy, you know, a muscle, the muscle for someone, the goon. But here, a goon is wine in a bag.
Box wine.
So you get like a cask of wine, and it's in a cardboard box, and then inside the cardboard box is a silver foil bag with a little tap on it.
Yeah.
And that's a goon of wine.
And like growing up, we used like the adults would drink all the wine, and then we would get the silver bag, and you could blow air in it, and it becomes a floaty device.
Or a pillow or a cushion.
So the adults would drink the Goonie bag.
I don't know if you have boxed wine there, but so like the adults would sit a boxed wine on the counter or the bench in the kitchen with the little tap sticking out, and then they'd fill it up with their glass, and it holds about, I don't know, like 2 gallons, about 5 litres.
Yeah, about 5 litres.
Or 4 litres.
Mm-hmm.
So it would hold like 2 gallons of wine, and it'd have a little tap on it. But then when you rip open the box, inside there is this like silver foil bag.
Yeah.
And that's what the wine was in. That's what we call a goon bag.
Off like a herd of turtles, says Steve.
Off like a herd of turtles.
Vinny and Gildo are goons that'll break your fingers if you don't pay on time, or if you don't hit the thumbs up button.
Yeah. Hey, if you don't hit the thumbs up button, we'll send our goons around.
Yeah, Rambling Mountain Rose says we have boxed wine here too. Yeah.
So do you call the bag inside a goon? I don't know why we called it a goon. A goon bag, goonie.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
But as teenagers, if we got a box of wine, we would just take the bag straight out, and we wouldn't have the box. We'd have the goon, and we'd pass it around, and you just hold the tap above your mouth, and you empty it into your mouth, and everyone would have a big mouthful, and you just pass it around the circle.
Remember there was a bonfire we had out at your parents' place many years ago,
and juice.
It was called Nick Off, and it would make you nick off. It was vodka and orange in a goon bag, and it was
shocking.
potent.
Oh, it was.
Hey, Red Feather.
It was like nail polish remover.
It was disgusting, but it was cheap vodka and orange,
and it would get you so drunk.
Yeah.
And like teenagers, you can't handle your alcohol very good anyway. And then you get this stuff that's just potent.
Yeah.
And make you legless. I've got a photo of holding you up while you're drunk on Nick-Off vodka and orange.
Yeah.
We were teenagers.
Okay, hard yakka. Hard yakka means hard work.
Oh, Ramblin' Rose just wished you a happy birthday too.
Oh, thank you. Not sure if they have a name for the bag or not. Thank you very much, Rambling Rose. Mad Dog 2020. I've never heard you guys talk about this stuff before. Yeah, it's just a laid-back chat, and we're talking Aussie lingo, so just different things. And if there's anything that you have heard Aussie say, or even us say, that you don't actually know what we have said, just pull us aside and say, what did you say?
Collette and I have been together since we were teenagers.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff we did together growing up, getting drunk, and like we used to party hard when we were younger before we had kids.
Yeah. We've been together for 30 years this year. crazy.
Yeah, so that's a lot of time, and we've done a lot of things over that amount of time.
Yeah.
The bag is a boater, so boater must be short for something, surely.
Do you
Bag
all
of
eat
something.
tea?
Bag of something alcohol.
Do we eat tea? Yes, we do. We eat
tea or dinner.
at dinner time. So, tea. You have your cup of tea, or you have your meal tea.
So it all depends on the context.
Yeah.
So if you're going to eat tea, you know it's like dinner. If you're going to drink tea, you know it's like coffee.
Yeah. So if it's probably mid-morning, you're not going to have food for tea. You're going to have a drink of tea, a cup of tea.
Again, a lot more people seem to drink tea when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
These days, I don't see a lot of people drinking tea. It's more coffee.
Oh, they do late after dinner, like after dinner meal time, your main meal time. Yeah.
Yeah, not young people.
My parents will have a cup of tea after dinner.
But that's, again, more of an English thing, I think.
Yeah.
Because English people seem to drink a lot of tea.
Yeah, they do.
Want a cup of tea, love? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, please. I'll have a cup of tea. Got any crumpets? Oh, a crumpet and a cup of tea. Sounds beautiful.
I drink a cup of tea if I'm sick or crook.
Cup of tea and a crumpet. That sounds lovely.
Mm-hmm. But
I'll have a cup.
But I mainly drink coffee.
Cup of tea, love.
A hooligan.
A hooligan, that's like a bogan, sort of. Like a rat bag, a hooligan, a wild child.
I was asked to write these down.
A hooligan, back in the probably 50s or 60s in the USA, they would call them a hood. Hot tea and a scone? Oh, yes, please. I'll have a scone with some jam and cream. Jam and cream on my scone. Oh, that's lovely. I love jam and scone. Oh, that sounds lovely.
Rambling Rose says, I used to play Tribal Wars on the UK server, and that is where I learned about eating tea. Otherwise, here I drink tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tea, dinner. See, because here some people call lunch dinner.
Yeah.
I think it just depends what area and what you're brought up with and your parents. Because my mum still calls lunch dinner.
Yeah, I call dinner the main meal of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always call it like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Harold Holt is to say to bolt. Is that like American version of dine and dash without paying your bill? Yes.
Harold Holt, bolt, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're going to do a Harold Holt at a restaurant, would mean to bolt. Leave without paying.
That's rhyming slang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Red Feather. Her grandfather, Red Feather's grandpa called lunch dinner and dinner supper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toby Baby calls everything lunch.
Yeah.
We call dinner, or I grew up the noonday meal. The evening meal is supper.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard people say supper in Australia.
No.
I've heard it on TV, though, like from America. Supper.
Like we have lunch.
Well, first we have breakfast.
Okay, hang on. Brekkie.
Say you had everything. You would have breakfast, then, which we call brekkie.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Lunch.
No, morning tea.
Oh, okay. Morning tea.
Yep. Then lunch.
Lunch.
And then afternoon tea. And then dinner.
There we go.
So brekkie would be something like cereal or Vegemite on toast with a coffee. Morning tea would be normally a cup of coffee and a bit of cake.
Yeah.
And then lunch, you'd probably have a sandwich.
Yep.
Sandwich or salad or a pie. And then for afternoon tea, you'd probably have another cup of coffee or a cup of tea with biscuits, what USA calls cookies. And then for dinner, you'd have a big steak and vegetables. biscuits, bickies.
Cookies.
Yeah. All sorts of biscuits, cream biscuits, chocolate chip biscuits.
Tim Tams.
Oh, chocolate covered biscuits.
Our content says breakfast, lunch, nap time, dinner, YouTube. And
if you're working, instead of calling it morning tea or afternoon tea, you call it smoko. Because that'd be your break where you only have like a 15-minute break, and that's when most people have a smoke.
so what do you call what we call biscuits?
Just bread.
Hey, Michelle.
I'm still, that bit still confuses me because I'm not real sure. From what I've seen, your biscuits is just like a heavy bread or a like a damper.
Like a damper, a dough. Because they do biscuits and gravy, which is like a Yorkshire pudding. Like a.
I'm not sure that we even have anything identical to what you call biscuits because I've never really seen a biscuit properly.
I think my mum used to make Pullman's biscuits, and that's what you used to have, like your dumplings.
Okay.
Your dumplings. They might be dumplings.
Yeah. But I know what we call damper. That's like bread you make when you're camping, and like the old swagmen and the old campers and that used to make a bread on the campfire, but I don't think it rose. It didn't have self-rising flour in it, so it was like a real heavy bread. Yeah. And I think that might be what you guys call biscuits.
Yeah. Our Conklin said heavy, very heavy dough, thick, not much fluff to it.
Yeah, that's it exactly. That's what we call damper, but it's not popular. You don't buy it at shops and that, do you?
Similar to making dumplings. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, you're on the right track then.
Yeah. Because Mum used to make it like with certain food that she used to cook.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if I looked around the bakery section or.
No, you can make it. I don't think I've never seen any for sale.
I don't think you buy it.
It's just what you can make.
Okay.
It's just flour and.
No, but I've heard them like serving that up at restaurants in the USA.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a restaurant serving it up here.
No, it's not popular.
Okay.
Can I come on chat with you all on panel? Says Michelle.
Yeah, we could set up panel.
We can set up panel. Okay,
and then we can get some different accents on it.
I'll do this one. Knickers.
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 Yeah, I was trying to get into a knickers.
Female underwear. Okay, I'll just because I can put it on Twitter. So I'll just drop this down for a minute. And
so knickers is specifically female underwear. So guys don't wear knickers. Women wear knickers. Frilly knickers.
Yeah.
Or lace knickers.
Okay, I'll just bring
knickers isn't just underwear, it's like sexy women's underwear, isn't it? Knickers.
Well,
and you spell it with a K. Knickers.
Yeah.
Like a Snickers bar without an S. Knickers.
Okay, I'll just do this and then I'll
because you're not yourself without a knickers.
Okay, how do we do this? I haven't done this in a little while, so let's try and do this. I need to grab the link. Where's the link? How do I invite? Here we go.
That was a really nice coffee.
Awesome. Okay, so I've got the link. I'm taking it over to Twitter for you, Michelle. Okay, there it is.
Is there people in here that didn't get to see the stray cat that we brought home last night? Last night after we went to dinner for Colette's birthday, just before we left the pub where we had dinner, there was a stray cat hanging around.
Yeah.
And the pub owner and that had been trying to catch it because they can't have cats hanging around. And so I went up in between the buildings, and it came to me, and I walked back out from in between the dark little alleyway with this holding this little cat, and it was really cute.
Red Feather missed it.
I might go and bring her back out then.
I'll bring her back out.
Okay.
What you guys called underwear? Knickers.
Well, for guys.
Michelle, I sent it over on your Twitter in a message. Just take that link and put it into your Google Chrome, and it should bring you in that way. Hey, FFP.
Hey,
Okay.
FFP.
You right while I go get her?
FFP.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Collette.
Thank you.
Yeah, you go get her.
Okay, I'll go get her. You right to hold the fort?
Yeah. So
Hello.
for underwear, for men, most men wear jocks or briefs,
Yep.
and then some wear boxers, but boxers aren't as common.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to panel.
Thank you.
Oh, just looking at your profile pic. What are you doing there? Have you won a
That's my
contest
beauty
or something?
pageant picture.
I have to turn the volume up. Okay, what do you got on, a sash?
That's my beauty pageant outfit.
Oh, nice. Cool. And
Sorry. Ow.
Colette's
I'm plugging my phone in. I was almost on dead battery.
Cool. And Colette's bought. It's
Hi,
not
Michelle.
it's not exactly a kitten, but it's a young cat.
Cutie cat. What's your cat?
This is a little cat that we rescued last night.
Aww. Does it have a name or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's a pretty kitty.
At the moment, I've been calling it Stray Cat.
Dude. I like the hat.
Yeah.
Thanks. This is my Akubra.
Yeah. So
So
yeah.
she's really smoochy. She's been purring every time we touch her. She just seems to love the attention. Look at
I
that.
see you have a
She
boomerang
loves it.
behind you.
Yeah, then we've got some Aussie stuff. We've got the plate with the kookaburras on it, and we've
Oh,
got
that was
Oh,
a good
yeah.
gift from Griffin.
yeah. Then we've got the frill neck lizard.
I love that lizard.
That was my grandmother's, and she passed it on to me.
That's
We've
cool.
got 2-ups there. If you want to grab them, the 2-up coins.
2-up.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Oh,
That
that's a
one,
beautiful.
that one loves you.
Red feather.
Just like outstretched her paw.
Oh, butterscotch, that is cute. Butterscotch. You got such orange eyes, hey? Oh, is she holding your thumb?
Yeah, she was.
That's so cute.
It's really sad when you pat her, you can feel every vertebrae in her back.
Yeah, I had a cat like that.
She's really thin, and when she walks, you can see her hip bones.
Mm-hmm.
She's had 2 really big feeds already, so her stomach's starting to fill out a little bit.
Kitty. She's looking at you.
Yeah.
I see on the back of your Australia hat, you have a bell on your hat. Watch out with the cat. Just wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ears just went up on the cat.
What did you want me to get? The 2-up?
Yeah. Hello, darling.
So this is a really old school traditional gambling game. They used to play this in the streets or at the pubs. It's even in the casinos.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure exactly when or how it started.
What
but
game is it?
It's called 2-up.
Oh, nice.
So it's a little board, and it would have 2 Australian pennies in it, which has got heads and tails. So on the front,
cool.
on the front is a kangaroo, and on the back is King George.
Nice.
So you put him in there with King George facing up, and the other penny's the same. You put that in tails facing up, and
Take
then
care, Rambling Rose.
and then the tosser or the spinner would go into the middle of the circle, and he'd do that,
Hello, beautiful girl.
and they fall on the ground, and people would bet on heads or tails. So for heads, it has to be 2 heads. For tails, it has to be 2 tails.
Oh, that game? Nice.
And if it's heads and tails, then either the house wins or the
She was
best
kind of
player.
doing like the Lion King pose. I saw that.
So that was Australian 2-up.
Richie, welcome. Okay, I'll go put it back. Oh, that's it, girl.
But yeah, they have proper little 2-up rings in the casinos here. And you can actually be the person that goes in and toss the coins, or everyone around the outside can bet on you. So it's a little bit like craps, I guess, in the fact that everyone can join in and bet on the person. But instead of rolling dice, you're tossing coins.
Yep.
So that's a
What time is it
game.
there right now?
What was that? Sorry, Michelle?
I said, what time is it there now? In us, where you're at?
Nearly 12 lunchtime. Got a few minutes till 12.
It's already 6:56 p.m. here.
Is it? So you're on Central Time?
Pacific time. It's the Mountain time.
Okay.
I'm in
still
Arizona,
not used to the different time zones there. I know Eastern Standard Time. We nearly always go off that.
There we go.
So yeah, isn't that kitten beautiful?
Beautiful.
It's
I'm
the
eating
same-
dinner right now. I'm eating an eggplant sandwich.
Nice. Okay, so Rambling Mountain Rose is left or leaving. Take care.
I
See
loved your game yesterday. You guys are making me laugh the whole time.
Oh, our trivia.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us, Ramblin' Rose.
I like your Willy Wonka mask.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a little bit creepy.
Freaky.
I just wanted to say that.
We do different themes every week. So it all depends on what the theme is, and we do different dress ups or dress the back wall up.
Hey, that reminds me, Collette, when I went down the road yesterday, Sharon saw me in town. She said, "How did Willy Wonka go?" So it just goes to show there's some people, locals, that actually watch and know what we're doing too.
Yeah.
Now you could actually hear my voice without worrying.
Steak and Fry says, are there any other typical Australian games? Oh, you were going to do
Oh, that one where you go naked and you put toilet paper in your bum and you set it alight and you race around the crowd.
What the heck?
And you got to make it back to where you started before it burns you.
Okay.
OMG.
FFP says, have you on the mail out every day? I do one 24-hour live stream for Earth Day. You may get them soon. Seedways. Okay, so he's talking to Connie.
Cool. FFP does some awesome stuff. He makes some really cool juices too, healthy juices. If anyone ever wants to pop over there and check him out, he does what are they called specifically? I think like fruit smoothies or vegetable juices, all really healthy stuff.
Yeah.
I like your hat, Grant.
Thank you.
He's a Cobra.
I'm just starting to wear it a little bit more now.
Looks good.
I feel much
Whenever
better.
I think of Australia, I think of the Kangaroo Jack movie. Sorry.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
I did
we liked that one.
There was a Kangaroo Jack too, wasn't there?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think there might have been. But yeah, we love the Kangaroo Jack. The kids used to love it too.
Yeah, that was set in like Central Australia, right in the centre.
Deep in the Sootwood says, before what burns you? So,
RC said fire the hole.
yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen adults play that, but I know as teenage males,
Yeah.
it used to be a thing. Toilet paper races.
Is that what he said? The
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah. So you would do a long bit of toilet paper.
I don't think.
Collette, your Nightbot just said happy birthday.
Yeah, I know. He's stuck on that from yesterday because I haven't changed it
About
yet.
5 sheets long.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would light it at the bottom. So that's how long you've got to get around the circle before it reaches you.
Oh, wow.
You were going to do your
But yeah, that's one of our Australian games.
Okay, so I just.
I have a weird laugh that comes out.
Well, what other Australian games can you think of? No, just normal stuff.
Yeah, you got
Deep in the woods. Don't even say that.
with no pants on. You got your horseshoe.
Well, if you got pants on, where are you going to tuck the toilet paper?
I love horseshoes.
Thong tossing.
They'd be like thong tossing. You've got to remember what we call thongs here. Hang on, let me take my thong off.
Oh no. Oh, the flip flops?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the way you said it made me laugh.
So that was his thong.
So that's my thong.
I'm still laughing about that.
That's right, Red Feather. Who wants to burn perfectly good pants?
Okay, and our lollies. Is there anything that you want to ask us, Michelle?
Can you repeat? Sorry.
Is there anything that you want to ask us?
Any Australia stuff?
Yeah, anything Australian?
I'm thinking. Hold on.
Have you ever had a prize package, Michelle?
What?
No, she hasn't.
You haven't ever won a prize package at trivia?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, I was going to ask if you've had Vegemite before.
I know Disney trivia. That's the only trivia I know.
Yeah, we did a Disney trivia. When was that? Last year or the year before? We're due to do another one, another trivia.
Oh, do you know Yensid and the Sorcerer's movie, the Fantasia movie?
Oh yeah, the Fantasia one. Yeah.
It's Disney backwards.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually,
yeah, I have a neighbor near me, and he worked for Walt Disney. He told me that one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He was an illustrator.
That's the only name I thought of with that cat so far too. I thought about calling her Yachts because Yachts is stray backwards.
Wow.
But isn't she adorable, Red Feather? She's beautiful.
I'm gonna be 27 in May.
Awesome.
I know. I don't look it.
Our eldest is going to be 24 in May.
Nice.
Red Feather says, I may have asked you this before. What direction do you toilet flush?
Down.
It doesn't spin down, it just goes down. I saw your beautiful new puppy, Annie.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love puppies.
Me too.
I
got 3 dogs.
I wish everything stayed little and young a lot longer. Hey.
Yeah.
True.
I love getting puppies and kittens and baby goats. The kids too. They were a lot better when baby.
No, I love the age the kids are. The kids are a
I
good
love
age.
babies. I like having babies.
I have a nephew that's 5, so I know how kids are.
She's about 2, and a rescue named Eve. They named her Eve.
Nice.
I mean, clockwise or counterclockwise. It just goes
they
down.
Don't really spin. I mean,
they don't spin.
The best way to test that would be to fill the sink or the bath.
Maybe we should film it. When we flush the toilet, we should make sure the toilet's clean, of course, and flush it. But it doesn't spin down. It just goes down. Just
TMI. I'm still eating my dinner when you're talking about toilets. So there you go.
Actually, I reckon it's clockwise.
By emptying the bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure clockwise, Red Feather.
Okie dokie. Next on the list is lollies.
I can test that though. Next time the bath's filled up, I'll make a note.
Hey, Drain Kings in Darwin, welcome.
I'm pretty
Connie, are you talking about lollies like lollipops?
Oh,
Sweet,
lollies is
right.
what we call candy.
Okay, I'll go get.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Lollies.
So all candy is like all lollies to us.
Nice.
So there would be a specific sort of lolly, like the snakes or sourhead lollies or lollipops.
So these are snake lollies.
Oh, the gummy worms?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just called lollies here.
Okay.
Oh no.
I know.
The snake lost his head.
So
Do you guys have Special Olympics down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an athlete for Special Olympics up here.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do track and field, and I do javelin throws.
Yep.
The turbo javelin. I got up to 28 feet last year for my javelin throw.
Well done.
Thank you.
When Faron made it into a higher level of sports for the discus, and we went down to the big sports centre in Brisbane for that. And when we were there, there was a young man practicing on the track in his wheelchair, and he was getting good speed up. Yeah, he was doing good.
I run 16.18 seconds.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. A guy got like 14 something for his score.
Is there anybody else that wants to join us on panel while we've got the panel open? And I can just send you a link through Twitter. We have Michelle on panel with us.
Hello. Connie, my last name is Varico.
Varico.
Yeah.
Michelle
Awesome.
Varico.
The way Grant said it. I'm on my computer doing the hangouts.
Is it Italian? It sounds Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Michelle Varico. She's come in to our panel. Come in and make yourself at home.
I'm eating a Cheez-It thing, and you're making me laugh. I almost spit.
I think you should put the camera on then.
Not on the computer. It makes me really like.
Yeah, so if there's anybody else that wants to join us up on panel, you're more than welcome. Just let me know and I can send a link through to Twitter.
I'm not particularly good at all of them, but I do like trying different accents.
Yeah. And you don't have to have...
I was stuck with an English accent when I was in Harry Potter world. Come on.
And you don't have to have your picture showing if you don't feel comfortable. You can just have voice.
Voice, yeah, voice.
Voice,
audio?
Yeah, audio. I would get there.
Reminds me of Porky Pig on the end of the cartoon. Audio.
I heard you, Grant. Yeah. Can you do a French accent, says Stacey?
Oh, you have to do some Frenchies go. I love the French. They are beautiful when they eat their frog's legs. Oui, monsieur. I love the French. They have a beautiful accent. I just do real stereotypical phrases.
Yeah.
And that sounds like an accent. Oui, monsieur. I love the frog's legs and eating snails.
Can you do a Bronx accent?
I'm right here.
Hey, there you are.
Here's my crazy hair day. Yeah, I had to go on my phone to do the hangouts for the picture.
Bronx. Yeah. Is Bronx like Robert De Niro? Hey, I'm
about
walking
Bronx, New York?
here. Or is that New York? No, Bronx is in New York, isn't it?
Yeah, Bronx is in New York.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah. I'm sitting in a rolling chair, so don't make me fall out of it.
Is that even close, Conks? I don't know.
What'd you say, Grant?
Oh, New York,
Long Island. Long Island.
Yeah. I'm wearing this for Grant.
The leprechaun.
Yeah, I'll put another hat on for you.
We got a box of hats behind the wall there.
Nice hair, Grant.
I got another Australian hat.
Yes.
Nice.
Does that show the flag?
Make sure you don't cover your eyes so you can see.
There you go.
That. There we go.
That's better.
Aussie hat.
Yeah, like Vinnie Barbarino.
Who?
Hey, Vinnie Barbarino. Hey, Mr. Carter.
RC, wow.
I was
I'm reading
cruising
RC's
down the
comments.
street and I stopped over and it was Mr. Carter and his wife. Hey, I said, Mr. Carter, you want a lift? It's Vinny Barbarino.
OMG.
Well, we have the box of hats.
Annie Confetti just said those hats fit Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah, they do.
This was from a dollar. Yeah, this was from the dollar store. It had the beard.
Yeah.
It had it like stringing across, but yeah, it popped off. It was a dollar store one.
Yeah.
I got one of them for St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah, I'll get the box of hats.
I think so. Is it St. Paddy's Day? It's got a beard on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to look like a leprechaun.
Nice. So, is it nice weather down there?
Today's nice.
A lot nicer today.
It was really windy today where I was. It was stormy. Yesterday was stormy. It was raining.
We actually got a few rain clouds around today, so it's overcast, and it's not as hot. We've been having really hot days.
I'm sure you have a green one.
We were at last summer. It was at 120 for the 115, 120 for the degrees for the summer.
There you go.
So you guys are summertime?
Yes.
We
now?
just come out of summer, so
Oh.
Summer officially ended nearly 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. There we
Wow.
go.
Sorry, I had my food in my mouth.
I
thought Grant was
I
going to
caught
wear
myself
it.
a little leprechaun.
I thought Grant was going to wear that one. He surprised me, Connie.
There we go.
Meant you had. There you go.
Yeah, you got messed up hair now, Connie.
Yeah. And we got that one.
Oh, we got heaps of hats. I want to get a real top hat.
Oh, nice.
I'd love to get a nice real top hat.
Oh, top hat or cop hat?
Top.
Top.
Okay.
Like Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah, that one.
When I was looking around for one yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, because I wanted to wear it for Willy Wonka. And I couldn't find one, but that got me thinking I'd really like one. I think I'd wear it.
I thought something dropped off my desk, so I was like, whoa. Yeah, I have a lot of hats in here, too.
We got Macca's, which is McDonald's.
Oh, don't tell them, make them guess.
Hold on. My knees.
I've called lots of things. I get called Connie. I get called, what's another one?
A lot you get Colleen.
Colleen, yeah.
I often call Collette Collette. That's my little nickname for her because one of my nephews used to call her Collette when he was little. He couldn't say Collette.
He was gorgeous the way he used to say my name.
Collette. Collette.
I have a lady from Special Olympics. The leader's name is Collette.
Yeah.
I have a Special Olympics leader named Collette.
Bye, FFP.
Thank you very much for popping in, FFP. Good to see you, mate.
But sadly, our nephew passed away 10 years ago from leukemia.
Yeah.
Here's my Easter hat.
He put up a big fight too.
He did.
For a young man, he showed so much courage.
Yeah, he was, hi, Ice Spike. He was diagnosed when he was 10, but he passed away when he was 13.
I know this is going to be glittery, but there's my New Year's. There's my New Year's hat.
Had one like that.
Very similar to ours.
Did you put it on?
I didn't put it on. I showed it though.
Mine's from Old Navy.
Welcome in, Ice Spike. Ice Spike's another Australian.
But mine says the Happy New Year on
Lingo
it.
and a bit of Australian slang today, Ice Spike. We're going through some of the Aussie slang words and giving descriptions for everyone.
I've been thinking of Steve every time you guys been talking.
Steve.
Erwin.
Yeah.
He didn't even. I thought your husband was going to catch on with that.
I spike. I suffered Hodgkin's lymphoma and now 5 years in remission. G'day, you pair of mad buggers. Cheers from the Wild Western Australian. Awesome. Glad to hear you're in remission.
We've got a sandgroper in.
Awesome.
We're just telling everyone before that we're called either cane toads or banana benders in Queensland. And Western Australia, which is on the other side from us, the complete opposite side of Australia, they call them sandgropers.
Yeah.
I popped back on that one.
Feel free to wear wacky hats, everyone in chat.
Yeah, so congratulations on being 5 years in remission. I'm 6 years of
awesome.
cancer-free.
Yeah, Collette 6 years from melanoma.
Yeah.
Which is...
I'm proud of you, and I'm praying for you, Collette.
Thank you.
That's why the hearts and the prayers are in my are in the chat. I did that for you.
We didn't learn mad buggers tonight. Deep in the Woods says.
Mad buggers? Galahs.
Yeah. Mad buggers. So, yeah, just a pair of galahs, mad crazy.
We're a pair of bloody galahs.
Grant, I'm wearing a Disneyland tank top.
You got a Disney one on?
Awesome.
Yeah, I got a Disneyland tank top on.
Are you part of it? There's quite a few Disney channels out there. Are you part of those, Michelle?
Which ones are you talking about?
There's a lot.
Dole Whip Dad is the one I'm in.
Yeah, I know Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, I occasionally go there for trivia, but not very often.
I've seen you on there.
Our Conklin says, what is a pav or pavlova? Oh my goodness, a pavlova
is
my
favourite dessert.
And it's egg whites all fluffed up with cream and kiwi fruit and different fruits. It's just delicious.
Lots of cream and fruit on top, but then the outside is like hard icing sugar.
Yeah, mouth watering.
There's my St. Patrick's Day lights.
Oh, pretty. When's St. Patrick's Day?
Sunday. This Sunday for us.
Okay.
This Sunday coming?
Yes. And your Nightbot just said happy birthday again.
Yeah. No worries.
I'm watching the chat.
Take care, Ice Spike. Thanks for popping in.
Hooroo, Ice Spike. Good to see you, mate.
My birthday's on Memorial Day.
Yeah, hooroo means hooray.
Gus says hooroo all the time.
Hooroo. Yeah. Your nana used to say hooroo.
Yeah. Hooroo.
Hooroo.
My weird laugh.
Yeah.
They are shamrocks.
She's got a lot of shamrocks in her house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manic Magic. My grandparents used to live at Glenelg.
There's my necklace.
Oh, that's awesome.
Blinging it up.
Yep.
Yeah, my dad was born in Glenelg in South Australia. Manic.
That looks like the necklace off of a hip hop leprechaun. He's a hip hop, a hippity hop. He's got a pot of gold. He's not very old. He's gonna get some mold. Mold. Yes, he's a leprechaun.
Nice rap right there, Grant.
Little leprechaun doing a knee spin and a head spin, busting out the moves.
Oh wow!
A mozzie.
A mozzie.
A mozzie.
They can guess what a mozzie is, surely.
A mozzie.
Do you know what a mozzie is? They might not know.
An Aussie mozzie.
We'll see if anyone guesses it. If they don't guess it, I'll have to give some clues. Got it.
Yes, a mosquito.
Yes.
I was thinking of a bee, the way you were doing that noise.
Yes, a mosquito.
Red, I was thinking the same thing. The Lucky from Lucky Charms.
Just... a mongrel?
A mongrel.
A mongrel.
He's a mongrel.
Mongrel dog.
He was a mongrel.
I do love your lingo, you know that, and you know that.
You dirty mongrel. Mongrel can be really insulting.
Yeah, it can be.
But technically it just means a dog that's not a purebred. A mongrel dog is a mixed breed.
Yeah.
But we use it a lot for people.
Red Feather says a dog with rabies.
You mean a person of mixed descent?
No,
it doesn't transfer that way. It just like a mongrel is someone who's bad character.
Yeah, a bit
That's
like
what I meant.
feral.
I messed up on my words.
Yeah, a bit feral.
I never even thought of it like that before. That'd be really nasty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not a racial slur.
No.
A mongrel is just someone who's an a-hole.
Yeah. We call it a mutt, says Red
Yeah,
Feather.
a mutt.
Yeah. Yeah, mongrels can be people also. Yes. Yeah. A scruffy fella. Yeah. Yeah.
Like most Aussie slang, even when they're insults, if you say them the right way, they can be endearing.
Yeah, that's what I have said all along.
But
it all depends on how they are said and what's the context behind how it is said.
But with mongrel, you never really use that as an endearment, do you?
No.
No, look.
No.
It's not, oh, he's a lovely mongrel.
No, because you normally get out of
the
here,
way you said that made me laugh.
So, because if a stray dog comes in, you'll say, "Get out of here, you mongrel dog."
Like to me, I would call someone who hit a woman a mongrel.
Yeah.
That's about the same level. That's where I would use the word mongrel. He was just a mongrel.
Yeah. No wuckers?
That is my nephew.
Oh, look how cute.
Adorable.
He's 5.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous age. I love little toddlers and kids when they're that little. You can tell them anything and they believe you. I love making up weird, funny stories. And
he knows the iPad better than me. He
knows
the computers better than me.
Most kids are like that now, eh? It's crazy. Yeah, no, so you're not a mongrel, mate.
Okay, no wuckers means no worries.
No wuckers.
No wuckers.
Sorry, I'm looking at a picture on my Facebook. On my pictures, and I'm like, what the heck? No, I had very
to the live stream. No wuckers, mate.
A nutty.
A what?
That's me
nutty.
running the race. I was in the yellow.
Yeah.
Not
That's
nutty.
my Special Olympics. That's one of my pictures.
Oh, cool.
I'm in the yellow, running fast, like a blur.
Yeah.
Is that just training or is that actually an event?
That was competition.
Okay.
And then there was one of my medals. That's me with the longer hair. And then that's some officers I took a picture with.
Oh, cool.
Is that a silver, Michelle?
That was, hold on. Yeah, that was a silver. I was like, which one was that?
Awesome.
That's my laptop I'm on. Do you know pop figures?
Yeah. I've only got one. The boys have got a few.
I got 8 of them.
Where is he?
He's on top of the fish tank.
Collette bought me one.
I got 8 of them.
Yeah, the boys have collect certain ones, but they're from.
There's my 8 of them. Oh, you got Popeye. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Popeye.
I got Bob Ross.
Oh, Conklin would like that one.
I also got Stanley. Those are
or
my
Cap
Bob Ross.
7. Do you ever visit Cap 7's live stream, Michelle?
Yeah, I love Cab. I love Ben. He's a very nice man.
Yeah, we've been friends with Ben
and
for
Green
a
Bay. And Green Bay.
Yeah. Did you know Green Bay Wacky's birthday was the same day as Colette's?
Yep.
Yeah, cool, eh?
With all YouTube's different things now, it makes it really hard for people to come in and troll.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Hey, steak
You know,
and fries.
Bart
A
Connor?
nutty is someone who's in the nude.
Yes, A nutty.
So if you're wearing no clothes, it's like a nutty beach.
You know Nadia. You know Nadia Kerminsky, the Olympic person. That's the husband.
No, I don't. Sorry.
That's Bart Connor, first male
Hey,
gymnast.
Sandra.
That's
Hey,
me and him during one of the Special Olympics events.
Yeah.
I got to meet Bart Connor.
Awesome.
Looks like a cardboard cutout. Are you sure he's real?
Yeah, that's real.
Okay.
Wow, Grant.
To Pash.
Ooh, Pat.
Pash.
Oh, Sandra's in here now. She'll know all about this.
Oh no.
We're doing Aussie slang, Sandra. We're putting up the words, and everyone's got to guess what it is.
To Pash. That was more. I haven't heard that since I was a teenager.
We don't pash much.
I've never heard of that.
To Pash.
No, not to be rich.
Ooh, close.
Ooh, well, you're getting on the right track with passion.
Sandra
To love?
Because it's short for passionate kiss. So a pash is like a big long French
Sandra
kiss.
just said kiss.
Yeah, Sandra is my sister.
Hi, Sandra.
So a pash is like a big French kiss.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna show
wow.
Sandra the
Like
straight.
the mashed potato dance. RC.
Okay, I'll leave all these ones.
When I was at high school, we used to at the lunch break, the ones that had girlfriends would have a competition to see who could pash the longest.
Oh, wow. I graduated high school in 2014. I just graduated.
Oh, cool. Been a long
Yep.
time since we've been in high school.
Been a long time
868 kids were in my
When
class.
Conklin was in high school, he got his report on a tablet of stone.
What happened?
He's just saying that Conklin's really old. Him and Conklin have back and forth.
When Conklin finished school, he got his report card in a tablet of stone.
This is my diploma.
Awesome.
Nah, come on. I'm not saying Conklin's old, but
That's my
his
diploma.
birth
There you go.
certificate's written in hieroglyphics.
Grant, there's my graduation diploma.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
very good.
Well done. Brad, his daughter's
you.
got to the prom. Yep.
Yeah, 868 kids were in my class.
Well done.
In my senior class.
Red Feather said Conklin knew Jesus.
Hey.
Wow.
We love
Red
you,
Feather.
Conklin. Okay, this one is rack off.
Rack off hairy legs.
Rack off, hairy legs.
I'm surprised Conklin hasn't told me to rack off.
Wax or
That's
shave.
Betty Rubble's sister.
Did you hear me?
No, sorry.
I said wax or shave.
Okay, so it is called rack off. And rack off means, what does it mean, guys? Rack off, hairy legs.
Your sister got it, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it's just a less offensive way to tell someone to F off.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I dated Betty Rubble's sister. Nice one, RC.
Yeah.
Your Nightbot's still doing the...
Yeah,
Happy
it will until I end the stream and change it over for next week.
You could have nearly had Barney Rubble for a brother-in-law, Conks. That would have been awesome. You could have joined the bowling team.
Well, there's some of these that would be easy.
RC said yabba dabba
Your
do.
sister will know that one.
We've done the Sheila, a servo. Going to the servo.
Oh, surely people have heard me say this before.
Deep in the Woods said we need to know more polite cuss words.
You get your petrol at the servo, mate.
Sandra says ping ding.
Ping ding.
Ping ding.
Oh, gas station?
Yes, gas station.
I just guessed on that one.
They're still going on chocolate. You could have talked to Gazoo.
Servo. Gas station. Petrol.
Servo said, RC said servo, ? Robots, ?
Yeah, they call them servos from back in the days when they actually serviced cars.
Yeah.
Because it used to be a service station.
Yeah.
Now all you do is buy chocolates and expensive milk there.
I work in a grocery store, so I know.
Yeah.
I need a drink, babe.
Yeah.
You want anything?
Just a water. I've got my water bottle here, baby.
I love it when you just said water.
Okay, a sticky. Gonna chuck a sticky. I think we mentioned this earlier. To chuck a sticky is to have a day off work.
That's what I'm having right now. I'm not even in work today.
So
Honey, I work 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Friday.
No, not a pervert, Conklin. I take a day off work.
Hey, Collette.
Yeah, babe?
You want to tell your sister what I'm bringing out?
Sandra, Grant's got something to show you. So stick around for about 5 minutes and he'll show you something.
Colette's birthday present.
No, it's not my birthday present.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not my birthday present. What? You just have to wait and see. Yeah, so to take a sickie is to have a... I meant to tell you, but my Facebook's been down.
Yeah, everyone's Facebook's down.
Yeah.
It's also Instagram.
Yeah, I meant to message you this morning.
She just growled.
Hello, darling. She's back again. But this is good because it's getting her used to...
She's a cutie pie. She wants you instead of Grant.
Hello. Hello.
You didn't even notice that.
Kitty! She's just looking around now. She's a cutie. Pretty eyes for the kitty cat.
She was found last night. She's a stray, sis. We've already taken her down to the vets to get her checked out. It's a little girl. Haven't named her because we're not certain whether we're going to keep her. She has to be desexed. But she's very affectionate. She's so skinny, sis. Very, very skinny. She's about 7 months old.
She looks like a Callie, RC said.
Yeah.
Kitty. Uh-oh. She wants to leave. Watch your hair because she might eat your hair.
Hello, darling. Hello. All she's been doing is purring. Purring,
Yeah.
purring.
At least she's loved by someone right now.
Yeah. It's all right.
What trivia are you doing next? I was going to ask.
Oh, the door.
Yeah. You want to take it back now?
Yeah, I'll take it back.
She's
bit scared.
Yeah, too much movement going around with you opening
Wow,
doors.
RC. Wow.
Still purring though.
Yeah. I'm not sure what trivia we're doing next. I haven't come up with it yet, and I won't do that until tomorrow. I'll start preparing and thinking of things to come up with. Hi, Iron Bassett. Welcome in. Yeah,
I'm still laughing at your Nightbot saying the happy birthday.
Yeah, it will.
She just saw Diesel through the window and growled at him.
Yeah, I think she's going to try and rule the place.
Territorial.
Yeah.
I think she's going to, if we keep her, she's going to be tough.
Mm-hmm. I'd say she was born on the street. See, I'm not sure whether we're going to keep her yet, but...
Sounds like a line out of a song. Well, she was born on the streets.
Nice singing, Grant.
Oh, look at the hair over me.
Yeah.
That's more hair than I've got on my chest. That's my own.
Okay, another good word.
G'day, Iron Bassist. Been ages since I've seen you. How are you?
Okay, sis. I'll try and message you later. But yes, thank you for my beautiful card. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, she really did love that. And last
Bye,
night
Sandra.
she did get hold of you, Sandra. She was talking about getting hold of you.
Yeah. She's adopted you already. She has.
Yeah, and I just walked past the big glass door and Diesel was standing at it and she growled at him.
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Diesel's the big Great Dane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. If I was to scull something, what would I be doing?
You want me to scull this water?
Yep.
I know what they call that too. This is what they call it.
Ah, yes, I do.
Yep.
Life is great, says Iron. That's awesome. No. I'll do the equivalent to what you would call it.
There you go.
Scull.
I just sculled some water.
Chug. To chug it down.
Like if you scull a beer, you have the whole lot.
I just scaled like a water a minute ago.
Down, 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 down.
Yeah, Sandra said I couldn't help myself. To scull it is to drink it down fast, to chug it down.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Back in the 80s, we had a Prime Minister, Bob Hawke, and he was famous for being able to scull a whole schooner of beer. A schooner is the big glasses, and he used to scull a whole schooner of beer, and he was our Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Wow.
To shoot through.
Shoot through.
Shoot through.
Got to shoot through, mate. Can't stay.
Shoot through.
Did you know your father? Nah, he shot through when I was a kid.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Gussie.
When you were saying, Grant, Great Dane, and someone's behind. Oh, Grant's right behind you?
No, that's Gus.
Hi, Gus.
That's our eldest boy.
Nice.
That's the magic photo. Thanks, Gus.
I was saying like Scooby-Doo with the Great Dane.
Yeah, he is like Scooby too. Not very smart. But he's beautiful. He's lovely. What he lacks in brains, he makes up for in heart.
He's still talking about me.
No, I'm not talking about you now, Gus.
I got
busted, Grant.
There will be a quiz next Wednesday. Anyone scoring 75 or below will have detention, says our contact.
Oh no, RC.
Well, you might get put on emu parade instead of detention.
Red Pepper says, I'll have to watch again and take notes. I can't take enough attention.
Shoot through is to leave suddenly.
Yeah, to leave.
Shoot through, leave, go away, disappear.
Yeah. And a snag.
A snag? Throw another snag on the Barbie.
A snag is what we have on our Barbies.
Now, you can use this for, like, if you're fishing and you've got a snag, if you get caught on something, you got snagged on something, but it nearly always means this.
Yeah.
Oh, you giving the answer already?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted them to guess what it was.
Or it is also...
I was gonna say meat or something.
Catch a rock while fishing.
Yeah. Snag.
Or it also can be a sensitive new age guy is also named.
Nice anagram.
Yeah. SNAG.
Nice one.
A sensitive new age grant.
A snag in your pantyhose.
Oh. A sausage in your pantyhose.
Wow.
Red Feather, what are you doing with a sausage in your pantyhose?
Dude.
Deep in the Woods says, here it means hollowed out tree stumps still standing.
Oh, really? I wouldn't like to put one of them on the Barbie.
No. Okay, stoked.
Stoked, mate. Don't tell them.
Okay, I won't. To be stoked.
I mean,
excited?
To be stirred up in a fire? No.
She said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They must have it there too. Stoked.
Yeah. Means happy.
I was saying excited or happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, stoked. No, excited would be super stoked.
Red Pepper says,
RC, whatever you just said, okay.
Red Pepper says, no, it's like a run in your stockings. I'm no Riley Dennis. A struth.
Struth. Struth, mate.
Struth.
Struth. Stone the crows. Struth. Don't enter it yet.
Okay, I've got to spell check at the
Struth.
moment.
STREWTH. Struth. Struth.
Wow, deep in the world.
Yeah, you can spell it like that, RC, with a U if you want.
A shrimp on the Barbie.
Struth. We don't cook shrimps.
If I can spell.
Deep in the woods. Wow. Nice words. He just said you've been schooled.
She. Deep in the Woods is a she.
Oh. Sorry.
You're right. Okay, so struth means...
No, not thank you. Oh. I thought she was answering.
No.
Not something thrown. I might have confused you when I used two slang phrases together. Stone the crows means, oh, bloody hell. Or being surprised. Oh, stone the crows.
A slow-moving mammal, he just said.
No.
No, struth is an exclamation of surprise.
Like struth.
Struth.
A bit like, oh, geez.
I could see it in your eyes,
Yep.
Connie.
Gee whiz. Gee,
you were like, so.
Oh, gee whiz.
Also, we have...
Or, holy moly. Holy mackerel.
We covered dinner and tea. A tinny.
Well, I'll be struth. No, not quite. Yeah, definitely along those lines, but just all by itself, always. Struth.
He lives out. We live in whoop whoop.
Holy cow. Struth, mate.
Whoop whoop. Just past the black stump.
Struth. His ears were as big as pillowcases. What?
You're making me laugh.
That's a
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
no. Whoop whoop is in the middle of nowhere.
It sounds like a Gangnam Dance style, doesn't it?
Whoop,
Ready?
whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
Get it, Grant.
whoop.
And so in the middle of nowhere. Whoop whoop. He lives out whoop whoop way.
Or the other side of the
Red
black
Feather
belt.
just said Dumbo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Struth, mate. That elephant had ears as big as a...
Dumbo.
We have a place called in Arizona. It's called Surprise, Arizona.
Yeah.
Surprise.
That's what I was thinking of when you said whoop whoop.
Gretnam style.
Gretnam.
Whoop, whoop, Gretnam style.
Hey, sexy.
Hey, sexy Aussie. Whoop, whoop, Gretnam style.
And use.
Use.
Use. As in,
Isn't that a real word? Hey, use guys.
use guys.
I thought you were saying Gangnam Style.
Gamnam style. Grantham style. Use all. It's the plural
Sexy
is
lady.
use all.
Grant, you have a nice singing voice.
Cheers, Michelle.
Cheers to you, my friend.
So if someone asked you where you are, you would say whoop whoop. Yeah, we're in whoop whoop. There are places by me called Hot Coffee, Don't, and So. Really, Diva?
What's it like where you live? So.
Yeah, you guys.
We have
use
one-
all. Use all. Yes, exactly, our Conklin.
Yes, I thought that was female sheep in a paddock. No?
I love your act. I love the way you were saying those, Grant.
Use. Do a Yui.
A U-turn.
What about Yui?
A Yui.
Yeah, Yui is a U-turn.
Yeah.
Because there's a saying, like if you're on the road and you say, "Can you do a Yui?" and I would answer, "Can I do a Yui?" I could make her eyes pop.
You're so funny, Grant. So draft house divas from So, Mississippi.
So.
Okay, so
Can you do a Yui? I could make her eyes pop.
so that like there's others on there that we haven't even touched the sides, but
There's a few.
yeah, I'll put something in chat that you might want us to say and see if we can say it. Because
Well, they could try and get us now with some of their slang words.
yeah. If there's anything that you
But I
want to
reckon
hear
we'd
us,
know most of them, surely.
yeah, probably, maybe you might. So if there's anything that you want us to say, and see what we sound like saying it.
And I like your coffee mug.
Oh, the coffee mug.
Yeah, these are nice ones. I like these. That one that JJ sent us is a real good one too.
Yeah, that's very heavy.
With the skull on it. That one there, back on the shelf.
Toe up with the flow down. Deep in the
Toe up
woods, she
with
said.
the flow down. Ooh.
Toe up with the flow down. That sounds pretty cool, but I don't know what it means.
Toe up with the flow down. Tie up. Tie. To tie something. For the low down. I don't know. Toe up with the flow down.
Is it to do with the car, like when the rag top's down?
Toe up with the flow down.
Rolling in my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. Girl is on standby, waiting just to see her.
Wow,
Would you
great.
stop me or just go far?
Speechless.
Kept on, pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continued to A1A, Detroit Avenue. It's not like that.
Nice one. I am speechless, Grant.
Looking through
Draft Force Diva. What the?
drinking drunk.
A whole bit of vanilla ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Drunk. Toe down with the flow down.
Wow.
I have a mug here, Grant, that you would be happy about.
A mug.
It's my Cheers cup.
Oh,
look at it, lights up.
Yeah, it has different colors.
And you could skull
And it's a skull. It's a skull head.
So I could skull the skull.
No, it's a pirate one from a cruise I went on.
You went on a cruise and there was pirates.
Disney cruise.
So, toe up with the flow down means drinking or drunk. I would never
That
have
sounds
got
pretty
that.
cool, doesn't it? Yeah. We was down by the river. We had our toe down with the flow down.
You're making me really laugh, Grant.
What else? Anything else? Red Feather says, I don't know. I'm not hip.
I'm going to be going with the toe down and the flow down.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yes, it's slang. A dweeb.
A dweeb. Yeah.
Night steak and fries.
A nerdy dag would be a dweeb.
A dweeb would be equivalent to our dag. I think
Dweeb?
so.
A bit dweeby?
A bit nerdy.
I'm still listening to everything you guys are saying. I'm just.
Steve Urkel was a dweeb.
Was Steve Urkel a dweeb?
I think so.
Yeah. Who was going, Dole?
Steak and fries.
See you, Steak and Fries. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
You said Gandalf?
Steak and Fries is off like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
Grant, you were saying Gandalf?
Gandalf? No? Was
I
it?
thought you said that.
No.
No, I hear things. I hear things weird.
I do too, but I don't tell people. I might get locked up if I tell people what I
The
hear.
voices in your head. Keep it player.
I don't hate the game. No, don't hate the player, hate the game. I thought I mucked it up straight away. Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro.
Keep it player. What?
Slicker than owl poop.
What the?
Means keep it moving, don't dwell.
Yeah, what is the distinction, Red Feather, between nerds, geeks, and dweebs? Okay, I reckon a nerd plays chess. A geek,
is computer savvy.
yeah, and a nerd is a geek is a smarter nerd,
Yeah.
and a dweeb is all of the above, plus he wears short suspenders and a bow tie.
Maybe. Slicker than owl poo. Knocked up is a good one. Means a different thing over there. Knocked up
Knocked up is
means
pregnant, isn't it?
pregnant.
Or, like if I was running really fast and I got knocked up, that means I'd be out of breath.
Hey, Dr. Varsha Scooby, welcome. She says, how are your pets? I love you both, the most humble people on earth.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Dr. Barisha.
We saw your comments. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Collette read your comment to me earlier today. It made us feel really good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Do you know pass the buck?
Pass the buck is to
Yeah, that's only really strong fellas around here pass the big deers around.
No, it means to deflect responsibility onto someone else.
Yes. Yeah.
I was being silly.
Yeah, I figured that one out.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vasa.
Dr. Barsha Scooby. We're just saying before our big Great Dane's a lot like Scooby.
Yeah.
Did you say ghost? He gets scared really easy too.
Scooby?
Yes.
Sorry.
Move, X-Lax. X-Lax is a laxative.
What?
A Conklin.
You know what a rain check is, right?
Yeah. It's like a fly away,
What?
like lay-by.
No, sort of.
Yeah.
Rain check is when, like, you say you'll do it later or get it later.
Yeah.
It's commonly
I'll
used
give
as
you
a
rain check.
metaphor
I'll
for
come another
postponing
time.
or rescheduling a meeting.
What do you call car seats for your children?
Oh, capsules.
Capsules.
Well, that's the very first one when you bring them home from the hospital is a capsule. And then after that, it's like a baby seat and then a car seat.
Yeah. But I think, no, but that's
We call them booster seats.
When we
Oh, yeah, we have booster seats when they get bigger.
Yeah, but now they all come home in a car seat because your car seat does from birth to
Oh, they must have
5 years
They must
now.
have designed them different.
Yeah, the last 2 kids had car seats.
What a change in a couple of generations, though. Hey, like when we were talking to my mum a while back when we did that video with her.
Yeah.
She was saying when they brought me home from hospital, they just had like a carrying bassinet that they used to carry us in, and they just sat that on the back seat. They didn't even have seat belts.
No.
And when they hit the brakes, my bassinet went flying, and I ended up on the floor. And she got out screaming, thinking I was hurt as a baby.
Yeah, yeah.
But that could explain a few things. But yeah, now you're not even allowed to take them from the hospital unless you can prove that you've got a legal, proper car seat to bring them home in and all that stuff.
Oh, sorry.
You're right.
I was going to say, can you show your the boomerang behind you?
Oh, the boomerang.
Yeah.
It's on the wall.
That's a nice one, that one too.
Yeah, I wanted to look at it closely. I've only seen boomerangs in shows. I've never got to see like a real one up like close. That is a beauty. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice smooth paintwork on it too. That's traditional Aboriginal art. With a little bit of
I see a bird or something on it.
Let me talk.
What's the thing in the yellow? Yeah.
That's a kangaroo there, but it's a little bit abstract. It's got its head bent way back, and that's its
tail what it is? Okay, here. I couldn't see it all the way.
Hind leg, and then this side's water.
It's beautiful.
The colours on that side represent the bush, the trees, and then you got water and beach, and then earth.
Very beautiful.
And I'm not sure, but I think those symbols there represent like your whole tribe, the circles.
The bullseye?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then on the back, it's just varnished and it's got Australian.
That is very pretty. Very pretty.
Nice, eh?
Yeah. Thanks for showing, Grant.
You're welcome.
RC said Toodaloo used to be used to say goodbye.
Yeah, Toodaloo.
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 Toodaloo. I'll see you tomorrow, sir. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Here, go. Leave it out. Clean your chimney. Get in your motor. Off you go. Toodaloo.
I'm thinking of Mary Poppins right when you were saying that.
Well, we've been on for 3 hours. It's lunchtime.
Has it really been 3 hours already?
Yeah.
Have a good time.
It's after lunch now. It's 1 p.m.
It was nice though. It's been
it's been very relaxed chat.
I'll come on your trivia one day again. If you guys have it again.
We do trivia next week on Tuesday for you guys, and it's Wednesday for us. I hope you have enjoyed this laid back chat with some Aussie lingo.
And plus seeing the new stray cat.
Yeah.
Well, toodaloo all.
Toodaloo. So I hope you have had fun, and thank you very much for spending some time with us.
Catch you down the track, mate.
Thanks, Michelle, for being on panel with us.
See you around like a rissole.
You're welcome, Red Feather.
Thank you very much for interacting with us, guys, and having fun with the Aussie lingo. We really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and we'll do another relaxed chat not next week, but the week after, and think on some things and get us to see if we can say something you guys want to say.
We're open to topics or different themes for chats or anything like that. If you've got something you want to talk about, just do it.
I want to get Conklin on panel one day. We've never been on a panel with him.
How about we book you in for panel next time?
Yeah, in 2 weeks, Conklin.
So set your alarm now for it.
We'll get you up on panel.
You can play a song for us or something with your guitar. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So thanks again, guys.
If anyone's not subscribed to Conklin too, that's RC. Go over and subscribe to him. He's got art that he does, different art. He plays games on live streams.
Yeah.
And he's got videos where he's made guitars, all different stuff. Nice creative man. So if you just want to check him out, go for it.
Yes, we can speak about Deep's use of Siri for trivia. Thanks again, guys. It's been fun. Remember,
as always, thank you, mods. Really appreciate you doing that for us.
Yeah.
And really, really appreciate everyone joining in and having fun with us. Thanks again.
Remember, take time for the simple joys.
Love yous.
Bye, guys.
See yous.